Here we go, y'all. Let's get it popping. Here we go. We coming in, skipping, ready to go. Here's the thing, y'all. We got to come in ready to play. This Wizards team took it to us the other night. They came out ready to go. They are a professional basketball team. We can't take them lightly tonight. Tonight, we can't take them lightly. We have to take them seriously. Here's the thing. We didn't blow them out. We went into overtime and took a double nickel from Jalen Brunson, 55 points. But playing them twice in a row, they are still a bad team. They do get Kyle Kuzma back tonight, which I think works in our favor. I think the Kyle Kuzma acquisition works in our favor. The fact that he's coming back tonight from injury, so you will see Kyle Kuzma in the lineup, but I think that makes the Wizards worse because he's going to be playing a selfish brand of basketball, looking to get traded, trying to show off his skills. They're not going to have the same level of ball movement, but at the same time, the Knicks played tired. They played sluggish. It was the second night of a back-to-back, both games on the road. The first game was a bruising, tough physical game against the Orlando Magic. Hopefully they got the rest in. They didn't have to do any traveling. They stayed in the nation's capital in D.C., so they should be ready to go here tonight. Hopefully they got the rest in. I'm looking for a blowout tonight, no excuses. Looking for a blowout tonight, no excuses. You should be healthier. You should be more well-rested. You should be ready to go. Let's get to it, Knicks. What's popping, everybody? Don't let us down tonight. Don't do it. Don't do it. AP, what's up, AP? Big Rud, what's up, Big Rud? Bernard Johnson. Susan, Lionel Monas, James Sumler. Appreciate everybody. What's popping? Karen, of course. What's up, Karen? Eamon Owis, what's up, Eamon? 2526. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Paul Dog NYC. Frank, what's up, Frank? Roger G. Wall, what's up, Roger? K Hazy, of course. What's up, K Hazy? Better dominate tonight. Listen. We gave them all the excuses. We gave them the pass the other night. They managed to escape with a win. We gave them the excuses and the pass, right? We said, look, second night of back-to-back, it's difficult. All the excuses. We gave it to them. We get it. We understand. You're human beings. You're tired. You're exhausted. But Jalen Brunson put the Superman cape on. He said, I'm still the captain. He said, I'm not going down against the worst team in the league. And he put his big boy pants on. He said, Captain Brunson to the rescue. Captain Clutch is in the building. And he got busy. He got to work early on. And they managed to pull out the victory on the back of Jalen Brunson. It did take 5 quarters. It did take an overtime period, but they managed to pull it out. Now, here tonight should be a different story. Number one, they had fantastic shooting in that game, the Wizards. They're a very poor three-point shooting team. Julian Champagnie had the game of his life. 31 points, 10 rebounds. He missed 2 shots in that game. He was 5 for 6 from three-point range. I don't think that's going to happen again tonight, but the Knicks do have to pay a little bit of extra attention to him. Granted, he just came off a career night. He's going to be feeling himself. He's going to be feeling himself, so make sure you shut that off early. Now, OG Anunoby's been tired and exhausted, you could tell, so hopefully he got his rest in. He's ready to go tonight. Hopefully you don't have to rely on him a whole lot tonight, right? There's a lot we're going to be looking for. I'm looking for everybody to lift up Jalen Brunson. After Jalen Brunson put the team on his back, I need everybody else to step up for him, right? Need everybody else to step up for him. Kanyon Pepper, what's up, Kanyon? Big task. Mark, I saw you were in the building, Mark. How's it feel? How's it feel? What are the vibes like? AP said big game for the standings. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you guys didn't know, the Boston Celtics lost last night against the Indiana Pacers. Hold on. Knicks win tonight against the Wizards. The lowly Wizards. They will be 1 game out of the 2 seed. And this is after starting the season, I believe it was 6-5. They were 6-5 through 11 games. Everybody was worried and concerned. Oh my God, slow start, all of this. You know, Bridges, what's going on with Bridges? And then you look up at the standings, we're 1 game behind Boston after tonight. After they win against the Wizards, they'll be 1 game behind Boston. And that is not even to mention that Boston's going to have a really tough schedule coming up. Now, the Knicks are also going to have a little bit of a tough schedule coming up in January. Listen, we made it through the month of December, one of the easiest schedules in the league in the month of December, if not the easiest schedule in the league. And right now, they're sitting at 11-2. We keep track of it. They're sitting at 11-2. Tonight's the last game. They should finish the month 12-2, which is really good. If I told you going into December, the Knicks are going to lose 2 games, you'd be like, you know what, I'll sign up for that. I don't even care who they lose to, right? But they played San Antonio. They played Orlando 3 times. They won all 3 games. That's pretty difficult in 1 month. Pretty difficult. I tip my cap to them. But the Atlanta loss sucked. The Detroit loss is like, sometimes you lose those. That wasn't a big deal. And I get the Atlanta loss really rubbed us the wrong way. But guess what? They have not lost since then. They said, okay, hold on. Let's get serious about this. So here we go. AP said, I think it's a half game behind. All right, hold on. Let's check it. Let's check it. Power of the internet. I believe we're 1.5 now, but we could check standings. They are, yeah, you're right. They're 1 game behind them. If they win tonight, they'll be half a game. There it is. There it is. They'll be half a game behind the Celtics. They would have played 1 more game than the Celtics. That's the reasoning. And the Celtics play tomorrow night against... isn't it a tough game tomorrow night? Who do they play? They play Toronto. Okay, easy game. Also, another thing, remind me, guys, we got to put the poll up as to what game you guys want to watch tomorrow. Right? No Knicks tomorrow, so we'll just pick a different game, right? We'll pick a different game, and we'll be back for Knicks on the New Year, which is Wednesday they play, which is, I believe, against Utah. Utah come to the Garden. Jack Franzino, what's up, Jack? Solo, what's up, Solo? 20-point lead in the first half, let's get it. I don't know if they'll be able to get that. I got a newfound respect for the Wizards. I'm not going to lie. I got a newfound respect for the Wizards. But yes, I do want to see a large lead before halftime. Roger G. Watt said, can't wait to play the Hawks again, man. F. Trae Young. I get it. But look, you got to have respect for the Hawks. The Hawks, good this year. They're good. They can be uneven. They're still a pretty young team. Or a lot of the guys outside of Trae Young that they're relying upon are still really young. But, boy, them boys are deep. Bogdanovich and DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter climbing the rankings of 6th man of the year. He's been damn good off the bench. And if there's something that the Knicks lack, is depth, right? Mark said Scott Foster head official. So you know it's going to be a physical game tonight. AP said Utah's next. Revenge. Absolutely. Can't get swept by the Utah Jazz, the lowly Utah Jazz. You have to, listen, you went up to Utah. It's difficult to play in altitude, is what it is. You got that loss. We always lose in Utah. Doesn't matter how good or bad they are. We always end up losing in Utah. So fine, whatever. I'll take that loss. It sucks. I don't like it, but we'll take it. But, you can't get swept by them. Can't lose both of the games. Right? Go home and beat them. Show them that you're actually a really good team. Uh, 25-26 said, anything can happen tonight. If the sorry Giants can score 45 points in a game, then the Wizards can beat the Knicks. Yeah, anything can happen in the NBA. And just like the other night, where anything did happen and Champagnie went off for 31 points, missing 2 shots in the game, the Knicks were still able to pull it out. I don't expect that same type of performance here tonight. Hopefully the Knicks are ready to go. As we set off for the tip, we should be all right. Hopefully. Evan Vaycock. What's up, Evan? Need Bridges 13 points last leg? I think he's going to get 13 points, Evan. I think you're going to be safe with that one. Here we go. We're off and running. The Wizards win the tip, and Carrington has it up top being guarded by Brunson. Gets it over to Brogdon. Brogdon being guarded by Bridges. They're going to bring Kuzma off the bench. Interesting. Hands it off to Koulibaly. Jab step driving to his left. Stops. Kicks it out to Sarr. Catches. Fires. Good contest from Towns. Didn't matter. Sarr knocks down the 3 on the pick and pop anyway. It's a nice shot. That's a nice shot from Sarr. It's a nice shot. Brunson bringing it down against Koulibaly. They swing it over to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Carrington. Gets it back to Brunson, curling around a Town screen, leaves it off for Josh Hart, and he gets a lefty layup, but he misses the layup, fight for the rebound. The ball's loose. Josh Hart's diving on it, can't get it, out of bounds, ball going back to the Wizards. We got a nice layup out of it. Josh Hart's even saying, like, look, I got to finish that. Sarr was there to contest it, but we got to finish those. Dale Ramsey, what's up, Daryl? Koulibaly has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby, coming to his left. Anunoby going on the screen, daring him to shoot. Now coming to his left on a rescreen from Sarr, attacking Towns. Stops, pump fake, leans in, puts up a floater. Too long, can't get it to go. Towns snatches the rebound and gets it over to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. We're a minute into the game. It's 3-0. Sarr knocked down the first basket of the game. Towns looking to answer on a deep trailing three. In and out, can't get it to go. Sarr with the rebound. No, Koulibaly with the rebound. Hit ahead to Carrington. Carrington on the right wing. Back up top to Koulibaly being guarded by Brunson. Feeds it over to Sarr in the high post. Hands it off to Brogdon. Catches. Pump fakes. Driving to his left. Puts up a mid-range jumper. Comes up short. Brunson with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Come on, Knicks. I need something. Bridges pushing the pace. Blows past the defense. Gets a layup. No, blows the layup. That's 2 blown layups to start the game, Knicks. I like that we're getting all the way to the basket, but we got to finish. Sarr driving right into Towns. No foul call. Good defense. Brunson with the rebound. He gets a running start. It's a 1-on-3. Attacking. Gets to the front of the basket. Misses another layup, but Bridges right there for a two-handed follow-up jam. We'll take it. Carrington pushing the other way. Gets it over to Sarr. Sarr goes up, and they call a foul on OG Anunoby. So Sarr is going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. 3 blown layups to start the game here tonight, y'all. Okay, listen, if some of those layups start to fall, hopefully we start to pull away at some point. My man Paul Dog, he said, you think we're going to get any bench help at the trade deadline? I do. I think the front office is really good at evaluating the team and then addressing some of the deficiencies and issues at the trade deadline. I do think they'll make some move. I don't think it's going to be a big splashy move that we're accustomed to the front office making, but I do think they'll bring in some level of help. Sarr knocks down his first free throw. He's got one more coming. Sarr comes up short on the second one. Anunoby with the rebound. Anunoby looks really active to start defensively. He's already picked up a couple of rebounds. It's nice to see. Hart has it up top, being guarded by Sarr, sagging off of him. Bullet pass inside to Anunoby. Bad pass gets picked off by Brogdon. Here come the Wizards pushing the other way. Young team like the Wizards really like to push, to kick it out. Champagnie wide open left corner 3, knocks it down, picks up right where he left off. Brunson bringing it down now. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Koulibaly. We need somebody to heat up here, and it can't be Brunson. Can't do it 2 nights in a row against the Wizards. Bridges has it, gets it over to Anunoby on the left wing, catches, pump fakes, driving to his left, stops, kicks it out to Towns. Towns being guarded by Champagnie, gets right up into him. Towns going to put his head down and drive, takes some contact, and banks it in. Nice strong move from Karl-Anthony Towns, and nice under control move from Towns. Most important thing with him. Brogdon driving to his left, blows past Anunoby, and gets a lefty layup. Need some help on the back line, y'all. Need some help on the back line, Knicks. Brunson bringing it down. It's 9-4 to start. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Koulibaly. Gets it over to Kuzma. Bridges. Kuzma. Gee, I was just thinking about Kuzma. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges on the right wing, being guarded by Champagnie. Feeds it to Towns down in the right post. One-legged fall away over Sarr. Gets it to go. Okay, so it should be Karl-Anthony Towns. I need Towns to go off tonight. Lift up Jalen Brunson, your co-star. Carrington has it up top, gets it over to Sarr. Sarr in the high post, being guarded by Towns. Swing through to his right, goes right into him, flips it up at the basket, can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. 2 nice, strong defensive possessions by Towns at the basket, defending shots. Brunson a dribble pull-up 3 in rhythm, knocks it down. You could almost tell that was going in. Before he'd even left his hands. Brogdon bringing it down against Bridges. In and out dribble, driving to his right, blowing past Bridges, gets blocked by Bridges, but a foul. So Brogdon will be going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Bridges trying to make the argument that he fouled him on the floor before the shot attempt, but I do believe he's going to get 2 free throws out of it. Steven said, Mikal Bridges will have a good night. Hopefully, right? That is the hope. We need somebody outside of Jalen Brunson to step up tonight. I don't think Brunson's going to do it against the same team 2 nights in a row. AP said we need some help with the defense. I don't know who's out there. I have no idea, but they do need to do something. Brogdon knocks down both of his free throws, and Brunson will bring it down. Brunson has it up top. Hands it off to Bridges. Bridges coming to his left off the Town screen. He's got space. Stops. Foul line. Didn't look at the basket. Now he does and knocks down the jumper as they left him open. Tied at 11. The Knicks have not missed after missing their first 4 shots of the game. And then Anunoby and Bridges collide against Brogdon to force the turnover. Brunson bringing it down. Bullet pass over to Bridges in the corner. Jab step, driving to his right, blows past the defense, pump fake, leans in, puts it up on glass, misses another layup, but Towns right there for the tip. Now the Knicks are battling on the glass. Even though they're missing layups, they're getting offensive rebounds and putbacks, and the Knicks take their first lead of the game, 13-11. Bridges jumps the passing lane, leaves Brogdon wide open for a 3. He can't make them pay. Fight for the rebound. Anunoby has it. Hit ahead to Bridges, who's going to Euro step down the lane, goes up, gets the finger roll layup to go, looking for a foul call he doesn't get. But nice offense, defense leading the offense situation here for the Knicks as they take a 4-point lead, 15-11. Brogdon has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Gets it over to Sarr. Sarr up top. Hands it off to Coulibaly. Swings through to his left, loses the ball. Josh Hart saves it over to Towns. Here comes Brunson. Could have let it go out of bounds, but the Knicks want to go off and running. Brunson bringing it down. Leaves it off for Towns. Up top, catches, pump fakes. Good closeout from Sarr. He's putting his head down, blowing past the defense. Foul. They're going to give it to him? No, they're going to say foul on the floor. Kay Hazy said, love and McHale on this team. Remember how slow he started this season? He's really picked up his game since then, man. He's really found his spots here. He's really found his spots. John Reyes, what's up, John? Mark said, good start. Got to keep up this pace. Yeah, good start. I mean, they started the game 0 for 4 on a couple of missed layups. But since then, they've really gotten the ball rolling. You guys know what I like to say. First quarter is a feel-out quarter. We don't want to overreact to some of the things we're seeing right now. Jack said, in my opinion, a trade may not be necessary. Mitch and Shamet may be all we need. I don't know how much I trust Shamet. I'd like to see him, continue to ingratiate himself into the rotation. I'd like to see Tibbs maybe lean on him a little bit more now that he's back, right? And as far as Mitch goes, we haven't had too many good updates on Mitch. You guys know how I feel about Mitch, so of course I don't want to trade him. But if he comes back before the trade deadline and he looks somewhat healthy, he's definitely going to be on the trading block. Not saying they'll definitely trade him, but he'll be on the block. They'll see what they can get for him. They'll see what's out there. Jack Francino also said Robinson's going to provide the presence in and around the paint we need. He will. Also, he's good insurance to have when Karl-Anthony Towns inevitably does get into foul trouble, right? Karl-Anthony Towns is always in foul trouble, and having a legitimate starting caliber center out there, obviously he doesn't have nearly the offensive game. It's almost the exact opposite. He has almost no offensive game in comparison to Towns, who has every offensive move in the book. But he gives you a different look. He's a defensive anchor. He's a starting caliber center. And so he can survive minutes for you, whereas some nights Precious can't. Some nights Jericho Sims can't, right? If Karl-Anthony Towns is going to be in foul trouble. So he's a great option to have in your back pocket, but I think at this point in his career with his injury history, he's better served coming in off the bench as a backup big. But he is a starting caliber center. AB said, I remember Charles Oakley grabbing every rebound. Jack Francino said, plus the rebound is going to be crazy good. It will. One of the best rebounders in the league. And it would just be a nice different look, right? I think right now the Knicks have, for the most part, one look that they give teams. And it's awesome, and it's damn near impossible to defend. But on nights where you don't have it going, and you're looking for a savior, someone who can bring grit and hustle outside of Josh Hart, who feels like he has to do it every night because nobody else is going to do it. Precious Achiuwa sometimes helps and chips in, but Mitchell Robinson will bring that. That's his go-to. Here we go. We're back into it. Bridges gets over to Hart. Hart under the basket, leans in, puts up a little floater in the paint, and he misses the little floater wide open in front of the basket, about 6-7 feet away. And he misses that one, rolls right off the side. A lot of missed layups from the Knicks tonight. Brogdon up top gets it over to Champagnie. Champagnie driving to his right. Bridges goes under the screen. Champagnie driving it down, flips it up at the basket. He misses a layup. Towns with the rebound. Here comes Brunson pushing the other way. Brunson has it up top. Hesitation move, driving to his right, leaning in against Brogdon. Stops, turns, spins, kicks it out to Bridges. Coulibaly went for the steal, knocked it away. Bridges able to retain it, kicks it out to Anunoby, misses it. But Anthony Towns right there for the offensive rebound goes up. And then gets blocked by Sarr on the putback. Karl Anthony Towns was looking for a goaltending, doesn't get it. Koulibaly driving it down, waits for Towns. Towns jumps right into him, and Koulibaly's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Elvin Villamore, what's up, Elvin? Let's end 2024 with a win. Happy New Year, bro. Appreciate you, Elvin. Appreciate you. That is true. This is the last game of 2024, y'all. The next time we see each other for a Knicks game, it will be 2025. Big 2025, halfway through the 2020s. Koulibaly knocks down his first free throw. Bernard Johnson said, I would like to see Mitch off the bench. Me too. Me too. 2526 says, do you think we should bring Kevin Knox back? I do not. I do not. He would not play. He would not play. Listen, he had trouble getting on the court when he was with the Detroit Pistons. You know, last season he had trouble getting on with the Detroit Pistons. He's had multiple opportunities to break in the rotations around the league outside of the Knicks, and it just hasn't happened for him, man. I just don't think he's an NBA player. He's got NBA player skills, but overall he just doesn't have the mentality and forthright to make it to the NBA. And beautiful ball movement from the Knicks. They show double team the Brunson off the pick and roll. Beautiful bounce pass to Josh Hart, who then leaves it off for Anunoby for an easy dunk. 17-13, Koulibaly did knock down his other free throw, and then Carrington, mid-range pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Valanciunas has it, goes right into town, stops, leans in, flips it up at the basket, gets it to go. Nice hook shot from Jonas Valanciunas. He's got that offensive bag in him, that old-school big man move. He got the post moves, just don't got that defense. Brunson driving to his right off a hard screen, in and out move, dribbles, puts up a floater over Valanciunas, gets it to go. And just like that, one great game from Brunson, and it looks like the floater is back. The floater was a little inconsistent so far this year. Now he's not missing no floaters. Koulibaly gets it over to Brogdon, drives him to his right, pulls it back up top to Koulibaly, now over to Valanciunas. Hands it off to Brogdon, driving to his left. He's got space, foul line, puts up the floater, too long, can't get it to go. Long rebound, back out to Brogdon though, has it in the middle of the lane, leaves it off, Valanciunas catches, puts it above glass, gets it to go. Bernard Johnson said Knox doesn't play defense. No, he does not. No, he does not. Brunson bringing it down now, has it up top, being guarded by Koulibaly. Coming to his right off a hard screen, stopping, stepping back, puts up the three over Koulibaly, gets blocked by Koulibaly. Carrington with the rebound, he's pushing the other way to 3-on-3. They swing it over. Koulibaly, left wing 3 in transition. Well short, can't get it to go. Bridges with the rebound, and the Knicks are pushing the other way. Hit ahead to Josh Hart. Josh Hart mishandles his pass, but now he's bringing it down, leaves it off for Towns, snaking through the lane, and he gets fouled. Koulibaly and Valanciunas were there to converge, but the ball, or I should say Karl Anthony Towns is going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. About 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. Knicks with a 2-point lead. So Towns is at the foul line for 2 free throws. Towns gets the first one to go. Thank you. Way to knock down your free throws. Coming off a very good free throw shooting game, we need to continue that. We need to continue that. Towns knocked down the first one, and he goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. Karl Anthony Towns off to a good offensive start here. A good start overall. He's also been very good defensively. Carrington has it up top. Coming to his right. Swings it out to Kispert. Catches and fires from the left wing. He was off the last game. He continues to be off. But the loose ball, Valanciunas dives on it and saves it out to nobody. Brunson able to pick it up, and he's bringing it down. And they call a foul on Koulibaly in the backcourt, reaching in on Brunson. Fighting for the loose ball. I don't know about that. Ronnie Saunders. What's up, Ronnie? Ronnie said, greater lady, baby. Greater later. Absolutely. Absolutely. Got to end strong. Got to end strong. McBride and Achua are in for Towns and Hart. Usual substitutions. Brunson comes to it right off Achua screen that kicks it out. Bridges above the break 3 for Bridges. Comes up short. Long rebound. Finds its way out to Anunoby. Catches on the left wing. Pump fake. Sidestep. Puts up the left wing 3. Comes up short on it. Fight for the rebound. Bridges able to save it out to Brunson. Brunson. Extra pass. Bridges. Right corner. No hesitation. Too long. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound again. Anunoby tips it. But right to Carrington. Carrington now pushing the other way. Pocket pass over to Brogdon, Euro steps down the lane, or to Kuzma, Euro steps down the lane and gets the layup to go. Welcome back, Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma and Corey Kispert have entered the game. here for the Wizards. Brunson, quick crossover past Coulibaly, puts up the floater, comes up well short. Brunson looking for a foul call he doesn't get. He's upset. And the Wizards are pushing the other way, hit ahead to Coulibaly for an easy layup. Brunson was too busy in the backcourt arguing, and now the Knicks push it ahead. Brunson pump fakes, driving it down, stops, pump fake, leans in, and now he gets fouled. Now he gets the foul call. Brunson going to the foul line for 2 free throws, tied at 21. Brightest future. What's up, brightest future? Kay Hazy said, what happened to my Knicks three-point shooting? Hopefully it picks up as the game goes on. Right? Hopefully they're just kind of warming into it. Anunoby and Bridges have yet to make a three-point shot tonight. Brunson with our lone three-point make here tonight. He's at the foul line for 2 free throws, knocks down the first one. Ronnie reminding people to hit the like button. Please, everybody, if you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead. Hit that thumbs up button. It really helps support the stream. It is the best way to support the stream. I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. I really do. You've been showing out the last handful of streams, especially that last handful of streams. Been showing out all season. But the last handful of streams have been, like, crazy. Popping off a little bit. So I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate you. Kiana Bryan, what's up, Kiana? Brunson goes 2 for 2 from the foul line. And here come the Wizards. Kispert has it up top, swings it over to Keyshawn George. Over to Valanciunas, hands it off. Kispert, Brunson loses them, and Kispert makes him pay, knocking down the 3 off the handoff. Can't lose that guy. That guy's a knockdown shooter. Brunson bringing it down, coming to his right, off the Achua screen, pocket pass to Achua, kicks it out to Anunoby in the corner, catches, swing through to his right, goes up, looking he had nasty intentions attacking the basket, but didn't rise up high enough as Valanciunas gets the block. Achua guarding Kuzma full court as Kuzma glides in and gets a righty sweeping hook layup over Achua, and he gets it to go. And the Wizards retake the lead 26-23, a 3-point lead. Brunson on the right wing, coming to his left off the Achua screen, and Keyshawn George, too physical with Brunson, gets called for a foul out on the perimeter. And we're going to have a timeout here. Bernard Johnson said that was a makeup call for Brunson. A little bit. A little bit. Kuzma off the bench with 4 points. Daniel Berry Sports. What's up, Daniel? Brightest Future said, last few games, the 3 attempts were way down. Yes. Yes, they were. Shirley Willis. What's up, Shirley? As far as why, I can't really tell you. Apart from teams are just running the Knicks off the 3-point line, and they're saying, go ahead, Bridges. Go ahead, Anunoby. Pump fake and attack the basket. We don't believe in your ability to go to the basket and make great decisions out of that. And you just saw an example of that there, where they ran Anunoby off the 3-point line out of the corner. Like, just overextend on your defense, on your closeout, run him off the line, and tell him to go attack the basket. Right? He had silly intentions. He had aggressive intentions of going to the basket. He went up to try to throw it down over Valanciunas, took off a little too far. Maybe he was a little too tired, didn't have the legs for it. Either way, he ended up getting blocked by Valanciunas on a dunk attempt, which is like, and Valanciunas barely jumped. Just kind of hopped up there with his hand up, and he was able to grab it. Which tells me that, like, the legs aren't entirely there for OG. They are playing heavy minutes, getting a little tired, getting a little late into the season. Right, as Big Rud likes to remind me, it's a long season, man. It's a long season. These guys are tired. It's a long season. Rye Bread, what's up, Rye? Rye Bread said, I'm not dealing with any drama tonight. I want to get some sleep tonight. True, true. No overtime. No overtime, for sure. Just win it in regulation. Win it by double digits. Please. Shirley Willis said, let's get this one. I don't care how we win. Just pick up the win. Keep moving forward. Keep trucking along. You go back home after this game. You go back home to play the Utah Jazz. Although, after that Jazz game, you do go on the road to go visit Oklahoma City. Our first game against Hartenstein. You know I'll be hate watching my butt off. We do go up to play Isaiah Hartenstein after the Utah game in January. And considering that the Thunder are on a winning streak the same way the Knicks are on a big winning streak, needless to say, that would be primetime television. Something for everybody to tune into. So here we go. We're checking right back into it. Brunson at the foul line for his 2 free throws. Knocks down the first one. He's got another one coming. As the Knicks are in the bonus. So foul on the perimeter on Coulibaly. So, or not Coulibaly, on the rookie Kaishan George. So Brunson's going to go to the free throw line for his 2 free throws. Knocks down the first one. He's got one more coming. Christian Gores. What's up, Christian? Brunson knocks down both of his free throws. Remains perfect from the foul line here tonight. Same way he was for a majority of the game the other night. Brunson's up to 9 points already. Carrington gets it over to Valanciunas, over to George. Now gets it over to Kispert on the right wing. Up top to Kuzma. Kuzma being guarded by Anunoby. He's driving to his right, leans in, goes up at the basket, misses a layup. And Achua, good box out and rebound. And now Achua will bring it down. Has it up top. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right off the Achua screen. Hesitation move. Up top to McBride. They swing it over. Anunoby catches. Pump fake. Now puts up the 3. Comes up short again. Carrington with the rebound. Anunoby continues to misfire from three-point range right now. Carrington coming to his left off the Valanciunas screen. Leaves it off. Valanciunas up top. A straightaway 3. They're daring him to shoot it, and he's way off on that one. Hits the backboard first. Achua with the long rebound. He's bringing it down. Achua on the left wing. Trying to feed Bridges. They get it to him in the high post. Being guarded by Carrington. Backing him down. Backing him down. Backing him down. Kicks it out. McBride, relocation. Left corner 3. Can't get it to go. Kaishan George with the rebound. And the 3-point shot has abandoned the Knicks here early in this game. They have nothing going from the perimeter right now. George crosses over. Kicks it up top. Kuzma walks into a straightaway 3. Comes up short. Long rebound. Achua got his fingertips on it. But Kispert comes up with it and misses the layup. But Valanciunas right there for the tip. And 28-25, Knicks have not scored a basket outside of free throws over the last 4 minutes. Brunson kicks it out McBride, another wide open look. In and out, can't get the 3-point shot to go. Valanciunas with the rebound. Under a minute to go now. Kispert has it up top. He's going to wait for his teammates to join him. Gets it over to Valanciunas, hits in the corner to Kuzma, attacking the baseline, goes up and he throws it down with 2 hands over Anunoby. And Kuzma, the way he does, showboats, flexes a little bit over Anunoby. Will that wake the team up a little bit? A little upset with the way this first quarter is going right now, 30-25. Brunson has it up top, crosses over to his right, snaking back to his left, in the paint, puts up a floater, gets it to go. Kuzma bringing it down now. Kuzma being guarded by Anunoby, catches, pump fake, steps through, leaves it off for Valanciunas. They're going to leave him wide open. Now he pump fakes, hands it back off to Kuzma, being guarded by Achua. He's going to look to go one-on-one here. In and out dribble, hesitation move, puts up a dribble pull of 3, way off, hits the side of the backboard. That's the Kyle Kuzma experience there. Now Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Carrington. 5 seconds to go. Brunson's going to look to cook one-on-one. Stops, leans in, pump fake, step through, kicks it out. McBride at the buzzer. Can he get it to go? In and out. Still can't make a 3 outside of the one Brunson 3 we got earlier in the game. My goodness. Wide open looks for the Knicks. Continuously wide open looks for the Knicks. You guys know me. I don't like going through the box score after the first quarter because it's just a feel-out quarter. But my goodness, do I just want to look at the 3-point attempts. E. Gibson, what's up, E? They are 1 for 11 from 3-point range. There's your ball game, y'all. There's your ball game. Right? If you're wondering why the Knicks are trailing by 3 and not up by 10, even though it feels like we outplayed the Wizards there's your reason. 1 for 11 from 3. They also missed a handful of layups that they should have been able to get. Although, to be fair, the Wizards have also missed a handful of layups that they probably should have. So I'll say that one evens out. But the 3-point shooting, wide open looks for both Anunoby, for Bridges, and for McBride. And neither of those 3 guys have been able to hit a 3. The 1 3 we do have is from Jalen Brunson, who's 1 for 2 tonight, but 0 for 1 from Towns. 0 for 3 for OG. 0 for 2 for Bridges. McBride off the bench in 4 minutes, got 3 wide open looks at the basket from 3-point range. Didn't knock down any of them. Right? He's a -7 because of that. Because they just could not score. They just could not score despite generating open looks. It's getting frustrating. As for the Wizards, 3 for 9 from 3. Right? I don't want to go through the box score yet. So we're gonna leave it at that. We'll wait to see how this second quarter plays out, and hopefully some of these shots start to fall. At this point, just bring in Shamit. Just bring in Shamit and be like, get them shots up, buddy. You're the kid with the fresh legs. We got to lean on you a little bit tonight, right? George, what's up, George? How's it going, buddy? E. Gibson said, Washington is attacking the rim against us and we can't hit any buckets. AB said 1 for 10 is awful. 1 for 11 is they took one more three. That three at the buzzer from Deuce, so it's 1 for 11. And you're right, it's pretty awful. Considering that, like, I'd say like 7 or 8 of those are wide open looks. You know? All right, here we go. Checking in for the second quarter. Hopefully we have a different outcome here. McBride bringing it down. Let's knock down some shots, y'all. Also, where's Campaign? Campaign is in the game. There we go. But I need to see Shamit. McBride gets it into Payne. Payne kicks it out to Towns. Towns up top, being guarded by Kuzma. You can look to exploit that. Hands it off to McBride. Coming to his left off the screen from Towns. Pass fake. Now gets it over to Towns, being guarded by Kuzma. Stop, drop step, righty hook off glass. Gets it to go. That should be there all game long. If they're going to put Kyle Kuzma on you, should be there all game long. Brogdon bringing it down, being guarded by McBride. Gets it over to George. Kaishan George stops, step back, hesitation move, crosses over to his left. Gets caught in the air, kicks it out. Kuzma, wide open, right wing three. Achua, late to close out, but he can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Valanciunas has it, then knocks it out of his hand. And a foul on the floor on Towns. Should not be getting killed on the glass by Valanciunas. AP said, I'm getting 2 for 18 nightmare with those numbers. I think they'll start knocking down some shots at some point, right? They'll start knocking down some shots at some point. Valanciunas has it. A mid-range jumper over Towns, gets it to go. Can't be getting killed by Valanciunas, y'all. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? McBride bringing it down, has it up top, being guarded by George. Gets it over to Towns. Towns up top. Looking to get it to somebody. Now coming to his left, leans in, draws a foul on Kuzma. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Ronnie Saunders said, I ain't worried about nothing. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to continue to be a close game. They're not going to go down big against this Wizards team. It's not going to happen. But I don't want to see another close game against the Wizards. I really don't. Really don't. Bernard Johnson said that's 2 fouls for Towns. Listen, we just at some point we're just going to start penciling in 3 fouls for Karl-Anthony Towns before halftime. He's just always going to have 3 fouls before halftime. You know, that's just the Karl-Anthony Towns experience. George said cardiac Knicks. Look, they were blowing teams out earlier in the year. I think teams are sort of easing their way into the season, figuring out how the Knicks play and able to contend with them a little bit more. They don't have as many blowouts as they used to have to start the year, but got to pick up their play. Come on, Knicks. Should definitely be a game they could blow open at some point here tonight. Kuzma driving it down on Achua, stops, pump fake, flips it over the basket, gets it to go. Campaign bringing it down, 34-30. Towns did knock down both of his free throws. And Shamit is in the game for Bridges. Finally, we're going to get Bridges a little bit of a breather here. Josh Hart's going to the scorer's table. Josh Hart is in for who? For McBride? For Achua? For Precious Achua, I believe. McBride has it up top. Coming to his left off the Towns screen. Being guarded by Kuzma on the switch. Got to get it over to Towns. Over to Payne. They throw it over the top to Towns. Bad pass from Payne, and Brogdon picks it off. Towns also has to establish positioning down there. Come on. They get it over to Brogdon, driving past Towns. He's got the 3 fouls. He shovels it over to Valanciunas, and Valanciunas gets the layup and the foul over Shamit. Piss poor defense yet again from the Knicks. And a lot of it is from Karl-Anthony Towns playing Ole defense because he's got 2 fouls. He's got 2 fouls, doesn't want to pick up a third. This is what happens when your center's a foul merchant. When your center can't stay out of foul trouble. Valanciunas at the foul line. Off his and 1, gets the 3-point play to go. AP said Knicks got tough teams coming. They better get it together. They should. They should. Got to get back home. They've been on the road for a little bit. Had a couple of road games. A little bit of a road trip here. But they got to get home and get fresh legs. They got to find a way. Swings it over to Josh Hart, wide open up top, and Josh Hart knocks down a three. Abe said he's got 3 fouls already. No, he's got 2, but he's afraid to pick up a third because that would send him to the bench for the half. Valanciunas, a straightaway 3 on the pick and pop, and he knocks it down. And Valanciunas is killing Karl-Anthony Towns right now. McBride on the right wing, dancing with it. Kisper guarding him. Pump fake, gets it over to Shamet. Shamet swings over to Hart. They leave Hart wide open yet again. And Hart makes them pay, knocking down 2 straight threes. Welcome to the game, Josh Hart. Also, welcome to the game 3-point shooting. Brogdon has it on the right wing, being guarded by McBride. Gets it over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas up top, being guarded by Towns. Hands it back off to Brogdon. Coming to his right. Good defense from McBride to stay in front of him. But gets a little too over-aggressive as Brogdon keeps his head down. And ends up fouling him out on the perimeter. Kanahara, what's up, Kanahara? We can't be going overtime versus the Wizards again. No, we cannot. No, we cannot. We gave them all the excuses the other night. They don't have any of those excuses here tonight. Mark said, thank you, Josh. I love you. Thank you, Josh. Bringing out the 3-point shooting from the Knicks. Can that be a catalyst to get other guys to knock down shots here tonight? And good defense from Josh Hart forcing the turnover. McBride coming down. Gets blocked by George at the basket. Come on, McBride. You got to be able to run that fast break better. It was a 2-on-1. Josh Hart's going to dribble it back for a left wing 3. He knocks it down. Josh Hart, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Hart. 3 for 3 from 3-point range. Brogdon on the left wing, and the Wizards are going to call a timeout. Welcome to the game, Josh Hart. Okay, so we said somebody needs to get it going. We thought it was going to be Towns. The possibility's still open there for Mikal Bridges. Both of those guys got off to pretty decent starts. Josh Hart comes to the game. He said, hold on, it's going to be me, y'all. 3 for 3 from 3-point range. He said, I got y'all. I got it. I got it. You're nervous? Some of y'all are nervous out there? I got y'all. Chi said, why is Deuce forcing the issue? He's not playing well. He's getting good open looks, but, in that possession there where it's a 2-on-1 fast break, you got to get that over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart shooting like 70% on layups this year. You have to get that over to Josh Hart, attacking the rookie George. There's no reason for you to pass fake, Euro step, go with the left hand. That's your offhand. You should want to get it to Josh Hart, who's a good, strong right-hand driver, who's on the right side. It's a 2-on-1. It's a rookie. The rookie's a lot bigger than you. Just get it over to the vet. Shovel it over to the vet, Deuce. But you're right. I do think he's pushing the issue a little bit. AB said, I don't think we're going to overtime. I think they're going to beat us this time. I'm just not convinced with them. AP, my man, you've been saying that for like the last 5 games. They're on a 7-game winning streak. Keenan Hart said, we need Mitchie back so bad. I think, especially on nights like tonight, he would really help. On nights where, you're getting killed by a guy like Valanciunas, like Mitchell Robinson's going to help with that. I've been seeing some Knicks creators out there, some people on Twitter, are just convinced that Mitchell Robinson's just not going to help the team because it's like, oh, no, I like playing 5-out offense all the time. And it's like, okay, how's that working for our defense? Like when Karl-Anthony Towns goes to the bench, I'd rather have Mitchell Robinson in there than Precious Achiuwa. Like, I just don't understand why all of a sudden Mitchell Robinson is just like, he's so bad offensively that he's just unplayable with his unit. And I'm like, no, like they will be able to cover up his deficiencies offensively by grabbing every offensive rebound and breaking the spirit of the other team. Like the mental fortitude it takes for another team to have to play defense. And then Mitchell Robinson gets an offensive rebound. And then play defense again. And then Mitchell Robinson gets another offensive rebound. And then play defense again. Like that's tough. That's tough. That wears on a team. And over time, it beats a team down. And that's the value of Mitchell Robinson over something along the lines of just the fact that, like, oh, but he doesn't have an offensive game. Like, all right, but he gives you other things that Karl-Anthony Towns just isn't going to give you, that Precious Achiuwa just can't give you at his size, Also, my Gotham Sports app is frozen, y'all. Can we fix this, Knicks? Can we fix this? All right, now we're back into it. But now we got this giant thing over here. There we go. All right, where are we? Josh Hart was driving it down against Valanciunas. Gets blocked by Valanciunas, but it should be a foul call. It is a foul call. So Josh Hart at the foul line for 2 free throws. 40-39. Josh Hart taking over offensively here. 9 points since re-entering the game. Trying to make it 11 with 2 free throws here. Knocks down the first one. Egan said, only 8 bench points last game, 0 tonight thus far. Yeah, with McBride in a slump, not being able to knock down shots, like you're just not getting bench points. Campaign is too erratic offensively. Shaman just came back as Josh Hart misses his second free throw. But Towns, able to battle with Valanciunas for an offensive rebound, steps back in the right corner for a 3, comes up short, fight for the rebound again, and then Josh Hart ends up fouling Champagnie. Big Rud, what's up, Big Rud? He said, checking in. I said, smoke these boys early. They're trying, man. They're trying. But the Wizards are competing. The Wizards are competing at this point in their season. AB said Gotham glitches like the Knicks from time to time. Yeah, not a very good streaming app, man. Not a very good streaming app. They got to improve this. It's rough. It's rough sometimes. We're also like 30 seconds behind of the actual game. Like the stream just has this huge delay on it. I don't understand it. Whatever. Like if I'm paying $300 a year for this, like can you at least, Dolan, can we at least invest a little bit more money into the streaming software? Keyshawn George attacking the basket, draws the foul, by the way. So it's tied at 40. George at the foul line for 2 free throws. Misses the first one. We love missed free throws from our opponents. Gets that Josh Hart miss back. Keanu Bryan said, just to let you know, the Gotham Sports app is Brooklyn. Then they decided to show Knickerbockers. It wasn't just Brooklyn. It was a combination of both. So it used to be the Yes Network app, and then it was the MSG app. And then they combined to just put all the sports teams together, or majority of the sports teams together, combine the Yes Network and the MSG app. You can actually, a nice pass inside from Towns to Josh Hart for an easy layup. You could actually just buy it separately. So I don't have access to Nets games. I only have access to the MSG side of the Gotham Sports app. Valanciunas has it up top, swings it over to George. George swing through to his right, attacking, pocket pass to Valanciunas in the paint, spins, flips it up, ball away at the basket, comes up short, looking for a foul call, doesn't get. Josh Hart with the rebound, he's pushing the pace. Josh Hart putting his head down, blowing past the defense, goes under the basket, kicks it out, no look. They swing it around, Campaign on the right wing for a 3, come on. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Josh Hart fighting for the rebound, saves it. McBride has it, swings it over to Shaman. Shaman attacking, a mid-range pull-up jumper, too long, can't get it to go. Josh Hart another offensive rebound, but knocked out of his hands. Here comes Brogdon pushing the other way. Knicks got to get back on defense. Brogdon on the left wing. They do a good job of getting back on defense. Brogdon's going to slow it down. Has it up top, spinning, coming to his left. Good defense from Payne. Attacking off of Valanciunas screen. Stops in the mid-range. Pump fake. Leaves it off of Valanciunas in the post. Leans in. Stops. Drop step. Fall away over Towns. Gets it to go. Valanciunas cannot be cooking you, Karl-Anthony Towns. He cannot. 43-42. McBride pushing the pace. Kicks it out. Josh Hart driving it down. Stops. Step back. Fall away. Foul line jumper. Comes up short. No. Hit the front of the rim and got a nice friendly bounce as it dropped through. Josh Hart up to 12 points. 14 points, excuse me. All of them in the quarter here. Brogdon almost turns it over. Campaign went up to contest the pass along the baseline, but knocked out of bounds. Valanciunas finally subs out. Absolutely killed Karl-Anthony Towns in his minutes. They throw it over the top to Sarr. Sarr has it up top, coming to his left. Fakes the handoff. Now kicks it out to Coulibaly. Coulibaly being guarded by Shaman. Dancing with it. Coming to his right up the Sarr screen. Attacking Towns. Leans in. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Good defense from Towns. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's pushing the pace. Kicks it over to Bridges. Bridges bringing it down. Extra pass. Campaign. Catches. Back to Bridges. Wide open. Above the break 3. Still can't get the threes to go outside of Brunson and Hart. My goodness, is this getting ugly to watch. And then Champagnie, a straightaway 3, too long, can't get it to go. Towns snatches a rebound, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart bringing it down. Has it up top. The ball is in his hands, man. He is directing this offense right now. It's looking like Portland Trailblazers, Josh Hart. Cross-court pass, Campaign, wide open right corner 3. Beautiful pass, and Campaign finally rewards him with a nice pass by knocking down that 3. Finally. 47-43, Knicks with a 4-point lead. Now start building on it. Get a defensive stop, Knicks. Carrington swings it over to Koulibaly. He's looking to answer with a three. Comes up short. Long rebound. Shamit has it. Shamit bringing it down. Extra pass to Bridges in the corner. Kicks it out to Payne. Payne trying to get 2 in a row. Can't get it to go. And now here come the Wizards. Carrington on the left wing. A dribble pull-up three. Off the back rim. Josh Hart with the rebound. And they're off and running. And the Knicks are looking to go the other way. Josh Hart leaves it off for Payne. Trying to feed it inside the Towns. Up top to Josh Hart. Pass fake. Driving to his left. Gets the foul. Puts up the floater. And one for Josh Hart. He might be going for 40 tonight himself. He might be going for 40 tonight himself. If you guys didn't know, the Knicks are the first team in NBA history to have 4 different players score 40 points in a game before January. Josh Hart's trying to make it 5 players. He's trying to push that record even further. EC, what's up, EC? Mike, what's up, Mike? I guess we didn't learn from the last one. I've been listening to some Wizards content creators the last day or so, yesterday and today, and one of them made a point where it was like, this may not have been a good week to play the Wizards. They've just been feeling themselves. They're playing very confidently. They started off the year, they had like a 14, 15 game losing streak or something like that. They started off the year very, very bad. They were getting blown out every night. And at some point, they just flipped the switch where it was like, okay, we can't, yes, we're tanking, but we can't get blown out every night. So about the past 2 weeks or so, the Wizards have really been competing. Remember, they beat the Nuggets. And I know beating the Nuggets isn't the wildest thing in the world. They've been super up and down this year. But, like, they beat the Nuggets, and the Nuggets are a decent team. Good to decent team. So, like, they're hooping. They're hooping. It's not a good week to play the Wizards right now. Now, the Knicks should still be, up 10 points right now. If they knock down their open threes, they should probably be up closer to 15. But, you also got to give the Wizards a little bit of credit. They're playing hard. They're playing well, right? Playing hard, playing well. Again, the Knicks should still be up about 15 points right now. But I give the Wizards credit for staying in there and playing hard. Keenan Hart said, speaking of the Trailblazers' Hart, he scored 40 for Portland, completing the Knicks' starting 5 of 40-point scores. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Keenan Hart. He's bringing back Portland Josh Hart, his career high. I believe it was 44 points, his career high. He scored as the Portland Trailblazers. Dame was out, Simons was out, and I think they still had McCollum at the time, but I can't remember. Either way, their scorers were out, and so they just put the ball in Josh Hart's hand, and he had a career night, scored 44. So he might be on his way for that again tonight. Okay, he said, I didn't even notice Josh's bucket went after that fall. Yeah, rolled on the rim, hit every part of the rim before it dropped down. Seth McDonald, what's up, Seth? Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. AB said they need something at the trade deadline. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is because I don't know necessarily who's out there, but I do think they have to make some sort of move. Also, my stream is lagging again. Got to reopen it, close it, reopen it. All right, now we're back. Come on, Gotham Sports app. Come on, man. The MSG Plus app wasn't great, but it was better than this. Josh Hart at the foul line, knocks down his free throw. There you go, Josh. He is hooping right now. Robert Jaworski, what's up, Rob? Hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling better. Still a little congested, but for the most part, I feel great. Koulibaly has it, hits it in the corner to Carrington. Back up top to Koulibaly on the right wing, being guarded by Anunoby, who's back in. The Knicks with their starting 5 back out there. Over to Sarr, who knocks down a straightaway 3 over Towns. And honestly, it feels a little bit like they've been picking on Towns. Towns, when are you going to put your big boy pants on and start D'ing up? Come on, man. Keith, what's up, Keith? Yvette, what's up, Yvette? Todd Clark, Kent Neal, what's popping, everybody? And a loose ball foul on Koulibaly. Pushing, I believe, Anunoby. It's going to send him to the foul line. Off-ball foul. So Anunoby's going to go to the foul line with 2 free throws. Todd Clark said, going through the motions, eh? I don't know if they're going through the motions. They're playing hard. They just can't make any perimeter shots right now. Can't make any. And it's not just the starters. So I can't even blame it on the fact that, like, oh, well, the starters are playing a lot. McBride got 3 or 4 wide open looks from 3. Couldn't knock any of them down. I don't think he scored, right, guys? Still stuck on 0 points. He's 0 for 4 from the field, 0 for 5, something like that. Anunoby knocks down both of his free throws. 52-46. About 4:30 to go here in the second. George has it on the right wing. And Anunoby's digging in defensively here against Coulibaly. Between the legs, step back, puts up a floater over Anunoby. Can't get it to go, but they call a foul on OG Anunoby, sending Coulibaly to the foul line for 2 free throws. Karen said, at least your computer hasn't froze. Mine did, but yeah, I got it rebooted. I built my computer from scratch, right? Bought all the parts, put it all together. So if it ever freezes on me, it's going to be a sign to get some new parts. AP said, yeah, it's a brand new app still, so they probably just have to update. Yeah, they do, but they just, MSG Network, James Dolan, they got more money than anybody, so invest in it. Update it now, you know. Get working on it. Coulibaly knocks down both of his free throws. Brunson on the left wing, coming to his right off the Anunoby screen, dancing with it against George. Brunson up top, between the legs, in and out dribble, blows past George, flips it up at the basket, blows a layup. How many missed layups tonight, guys? How many missed layups tonight? Carrington pushing the other way, leaves it off for Sarr, goes up, and knocks down the little finger roll layup. Back to a 2-point game. Brunson bringing it down. Kwame Robertson, what's up, Kwame? Brunson on the right wing, being guarded by Coulibaly. Up top to Josh Hart. Josh Hart swings it over to Bridges. Extra pass. Anunoby wide open left corner 3. Finally, OG Anunoby with an open corner 3 he knocks down. Here comes Carrington. Carrington has it on the left wing up top, being guarded by Brunson. Swings it over to Sarr. Hands it off to George. The Knicks go under the screen. George puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Quick hit ahead to Hart. Kicks it out Brunson. Brunson pump fake. Sets his feet. Fires for the right wing 3 in transition. Can't get it to go. Nice open look. Can't get it to go. And the Wizards are pushing the other way. And Coulibaly, a bullet pass to Sarr, who beat every single Knick down the court. Just put his head down and beat them down the court. And gets an easy layup out of it. Two-handed jam. Under the basket. Standing there by himself. 55-52. Brunson on the right wing, being guarded by Coulibaly. Coming to his left off a Hart screen. Has it up top. Swings it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart coming to his left. Hands it off to Bridges. Bridges dancing around the screen. Sarr switches onto him. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson attacking to his left. Euro steps down the lane. Puts up a floater. Gets it to go. 57-52, a 5-point lead. Can we get it to 10? At least 8. Get an 8-point lead before halftime. Go into halftime with an 8-point lead. I'd like that. Carrington off the handoff and a foul. Carrington knocked down the 3, but before he went up to shoot that 3, a foul on Sarr on a moving screen to free him up. So no shot. Ball going back to the Knicks. So Brunson bringing it down. About 2:30 to go. Brunson coming to his left off a Hart screen. Swings it over to Bridges. Extra pass to Towns in the corner. Towns has it. Being guarded by Kuzma. All right, go to work, Towns. Spins towards the baseline. And an offensive foul on Towns. Again, that's 3 fouls on Towns before halftime, like we said. And again, using the off arm. How many offensive fouls does he have with the off arm? Stop using it. It's not difficult when you're dribbling with your right hand to not do this with your left hand. Do this. Protect it. You don't have to do this. Oh my goodness, Towns, buddy. How many times? It's the same thing. Every time it's the same offensive foul. Sarr left corner 3. Too long, can't get it to go. Josh Hart rips down a rebound. He's pushing the other way. Josh Hart gets caught in the air, leaves it off for Anunoby. A straightaway 3. Too long, can't get it to go. Carrington bringing it down. 57-52. Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the second quarter before halftime. Sarr attacking, kicks it out to Koulibaly. Crosses over to his left, spins to his right, puts up a floater over Brunson. Too long, can't get it to go. Good rebound from Achua, rips it away. And Achua bringing it down. Mishandles the ball. He's going to pull it back out, up top to Josh Hart. Hart fakes the handoff. Good denial defense from Koulibaly. Now Josh Hart has it on the right wing. Crosses over to his right, driving it down. Inside pass to Mikal Bridges. Beautiful cut from Mikal Bridges. A nice pass at the last second from Josh Hart to Bridges. Kuzma bringing it down, hands it off to Brogdon, coming to his left. Josh Hart switches onto him, crosses over to his left, flips it up at the basket, gets the foul and one. And again, the defense is what's letting the Knicks down. The Knicks, damn near 59 points, pretty much 60 points before halftime, but allowing a not very good Wizards team to hang with you offensively. Charlie said, attack the paint, don't settle for threes. They're not settling for threes. They're getting wide open looks from three. They're not settling for it. They're generating good looks from three. They just can't knock any of them down. They're doing a good job of attacking, and then when the defense closes in on them, they're kicking out to their shooters, guys who can knock down threes, and they're just not knocking them down. Brunson crosses over to his left. Euro steps down the lane, kicks it out to Josh Hart, back to Brunson. Brunson catches, pump fakes, kicks it out to Hart. Hart up top. Catches, pump fakes, crosses over to his right on Koulibaly, behind the back, step back, fall away, gets blocked by Koulibaly, fight for it, ball still loose, and then it's a shot clock violation. The high vibe, what's up high vibe? Wizards are getting better? They are getting better. They are. They should not still be competing with the Knicks stuff. I give them credit. Playing hard, playing well, playing smart, but the Knicks should still be up by 10, 15 points. They can knock down their open looks. Brogdon has it up top, 59-55. Brogdon did knock down his and one free throw before. So 59-55, Brogdon up top being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right, dancing with it. Now coming to his left off the screen. Stopping, pump faking, leaning in. Scoop layup with the left hand, gets it to go over Bridges. Now back to a two-point game. Brunson bringing it down. Carrington switches onto him. Brunson, quick crossover, step back, right wing three on the step back. Too long, can't get it to go. Anunoby fighting for the rebound. Sarr able to rip it away. Here comes Brogdon. Knicks had a 6-point lead. I said, give me 8 before halftime. They've gone the other way. It's a 2-point lead. Brogdon has the ball for what could be the final possession of the quarter here. It's about a 4-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Brogdon has it up top being guarded by Bridges. Attacking to his right, rejecting the screen. Stops, pump fakes, leans in, kicks it out. Who is that? Out of the corner. Carrington can't get it to go. Kuzma offensive rebound, flips it up, can't get it to go, but they call a foul on Josh Hart. They call a foul on Josh Hart, his third foul. With 3 seconds to go. Brighter Future said he's got huge arms, hard not to call it. It's not even, but it's not subtle. It's not subtle. Like a lot of guys use their off arms and chicken wing a little bit to get an advantage on the defender. A lot of guys do that. SGA does it. Jokic does it. A lot of guys do it. But instead of like, I don't know, kind of maneuvering a little bit around and using it subtly, Karl-Anthony Towns does this. He does that with his off arm. You can't do that. Kuzma misses both free throws, by the way, and Josh Hart misses the half-court heave, and that's going to be our halftime score, 59-57. It's not great. It's not what we want. Again, I think the Knicks are playing hard, but they can't knock anything down. Story of the game, they can't knock anything down right now. Let me do this, and then we'll go through the box score. It's box score time. Keith said, as NBA players, if the three's not falling, common sense should prevail for twos. The reason they're not taking twos is because the defense is collapsing, right? And you can't just not take threes. It's modern basketball. You can't not take threes. You will not score enough points. The only way you can not take a three is like when you play a team like Orlando who's missing their 2 stars and they average like 90 points. But teams don't average 90 points. I think the average across the NBA is like 108 points. It's not that they're giving up twos to take threes, right? They're attacking the paint. The defense is collapsing. They're kicking it out to the open man. The open man's a 3-point shooter. You telling me OG Anunoby standing in the corner wide open for three, you're going to tell him not to take that shot? Like, no, you take that shot 10 times out of 10. I don't care if you're 0 for 10. You take that shot. Same for Bridges, same for McBride, even for Hart, who's not a great three-point shooter. Like, even for him, if you're wide open in that corner, you better shoot that shot. The Knicks just aren't knocking any of them down. There's nothing you can do about that. Aside from, like, I don't know, hit the play better button. Knock down your threes. Knock down your threes. Tony on the Twitch side, Knicks going to win? They are still going to win. They are still going to win. But the Wizards are not making it easy on them. Keenan Hart said, well, part of it is Poole and Kuzma being out. They're a great example of players who score points but are net negative for the teams with efficiency and bad defense. Absolutely, Keenan Hart, absolutely. You know, when Poole and Kuzma are in the game, the offense runs through those guys. And the ball movement stops. And they'll put up their points. They'll score 15 to 20 points each. And you'll walk away looking at the scoreboard and you're like, Kuzma and Poole, yeah, leading the team in scoring. But, you know, they didn't win. They gave up a ton of points. They were super inefficient, but they got their points, right? And you're right. It's a perfect example of two guys who are just kind of getting in the way, like as opposed to Valanciunas, who comes into the game, right? He gives the young players an outlet for them to do their stuff, and then if they need somebody to bail them out, they need somebody as a target, like, we're getting jammed up, let's go to Valanciunas for a possession or two. He's there for them. He's the kind of veteran you want on your team who's bigging up the young guys, versus Kuzma and Poole, who are playing a little bit more selfishly. I don't think purposely, I just think that's their game. That's their game. Todd Clark said, keep feeding the hot hand than Josh Hart. The thing about Josh Hart is, like, he knocked down 3 straight threes and whatnot, but, like, he's still going to play within the flow of the game. He's not going to take over. Especially when, like, Jalen Brunson's playing well. And you're just going to rely on Brunson a little bit. But AP said, as long as we win by 1, hey, you walk out of here with the win and you just keep it moving. You go back home. Go back home. Right? You just keep stacking wins no matter how you can get them. Keenan Hart said, the more Kuzma and Poole play, the better for the opponents. Absolutely. I tend to agree with you 100%. The more Kuzma and Poole play, the better. Swish Kicks, what's up, Swish? I'm at the game right now. It's been very fun. So is Mark. We got 2 people at the Wizards game here tonight. Tony said total points 230. Well, it's 59 to 57. That is 117, 230. If you double 117, 134, 234. So are the Knicks gonna score 27 in the first, 32 in the second? They should score mid 30s in the third and fourth. They should be able to blow this one open in the second half. I'll go with that. I don't think the Wizards are gonna go away quietly. They got some confidence here. So yeah, I think over 230 is good. Charlie said, how can we compete with the OKC if we're having trouble beating the Wizards team? I guess we'll just have to see. We're not gonna have to wait too long to find out. Not gonna have to wait too long to find out, Charlie. We'll go through the upcoming January schedule for the Knicks. Mark said, Swish is my son? Oh, I didn't know that. Mark and Swish. Hope you guys are having a good time, man. The High Vibe said, at least you're not a Hornets fan. Yeah, that seems like a pretty rough time, man. Seems like a pretty rough time. You should be more fun than you are. But LaMelo is just never on the court. Hendrix Reyes, what's up, Hendrix? Problem is they need to call up guys from Westchester to come off the bench. We have the best G League players. I mean, they did. They called up Landry Shamet. Part of the reason why I don't think Tom Thibodeau wants to go to TJ Warren is the defense. But, you know, like, look, the best G League players on Westchester are with the Knicks. Their names are Tyler Kolek, Ariel Hogporty, Landry Shamet. Like they're already on the team, and they're not playing. Keenar said, I took Grizzlies at 25-1 to win the chip, and a little on Cleveland at 16-1. Not bad bets. Rafi Villar, what's up, Rafi? Rob said, OKC got smacked by the Bucks and we beat the Bucks. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, oftentimes the NBA is a matchup thing. So we'll see. Like I said, we'll go through the schedule, but we got OKC coming up. Kwame Robertson said, might be another overtime game. I hope not, though. I hope not. All right, let's go through the box score. Bridges with 8 points, 4 for 9 from the field, 0 for 3 from three-point range. Anunoby 1 for 5 from three-point range. Overall, the Knicks are 6 for 23. So let's start there. Josh Hart hit 3 of them. So outside of Josh Hart, who's 3 for 4, the Knicks are 3 for 19 from 3. Not good. Not good at all. Bridges 0 for 3, Anunoby 1 for 5. Anunoby with 7 points and 4 boards. Bridges with 4 boards and 3 assists. Karl-Anthony Towns, 4 for 8 from the field, has not hit a 3, does have 10 rebounds already, 11 points. Brunson with 13 points, he's 4 for 10. Getting to the foul line a little bit, 2 rebounds, only 1 assist. Part of that is nobody's knocking down shots. Brunson's collapsing the defense, getting into the paint, kicking it out to his shooters, and they're not repaying him by knocking down open looks. Josh Hart with 17, 6, and 3, a very Josh Hart stat line with 6 boards and 3 assists already. 17 points is crazy in the first half for Josh Hart. Not known to be a high-volume scorer, but he's 6 for 10. He came into the game right after sitting out, came into the second quarter and just bombed away from 3, 3 for 4 from 3, got us right back into the mojo of things a little bit, but then he couldn't hang on. And then with the bench, almost nothing from the bench. We got 1 campaign 3 points. McBride's 0 for 4, 0 for 2 from 3. Shamet 0 for 1, not involving Shamet in the offense whatsoever. I think Tom Thibodeau has to go with the 4 guys off the bench and like Bridges or Towns. It looks like he's going to Towns. Like that's fine. At that point, you need to run guys off of screens a lot more often, or these guys just need to move off of screens a lot more often. Like you need movement with these guys. Shamet is going to garner a lot of attention. McBride's going to garner a lot of attention. Even Campaign, if he's running off screens, is going to garner a lot of attention. And those guys should be able to attack off of those situations. And the Knicks are just not playing that way with the bench unit right now, which is why I assume is why they're really struggling. Outside of them, for the most part, being inconsistent players. Everton Fletcher, what's up, Ev? Everton said in the 90s, teams hit their two-point shots and they stretch out 2 to 3. Line always starts with the inside game first, then the threes will come. Yeah, but that's old school basketball. They do not play like that anymore. Most teams just... You used to do that back in the day because players were not very good three-point shooters. And so they needed to build the rhythm and the confidence to get out and consistently make threes. It's not the case anymore. Guys are so good at three-point shooting that they don't need to build that confidence. They don't need to build that rhythm. Guys can come to the game ice cold and knock down 3 straight threes if they're wide open, right? And so yes, you should develop an inside game first before spreading it out to three-point line. But like, if Jalen Brunson's attacking and collapses 2 to 3 defenders into the paint, because he gets into the paint very easily, then the smart thing to do is to kick it out to your three-point shooters. And if Anunoby or Bridges or McBride or Payne or Shamet get a wide-open 3 or Towns gets a wide-open 3, you have to take that shot. You have to. You can't turn down that shot to take a dribble inside and shoot a mid-range shot. You can't do it. And like I said, there's already 3 guys in the paint because of the Brunson drive. So there's no space to drive it in. So you have to take that three-point shot. You just have to make it. And the Knicks have not been making it. For a large majority of the season, the Knicks have made those shots, which is why they're the second-ranked offense. And, you know, some nights they go back and forth with the Cavs. Some nights they end up being the first offense. Some nights they end up being the second offense. But overall, they're one of the best offenses in the league. You can't turn down open shots. You can't. That's bad basketball. That's bad basketball. Big Taz said, the Knicks play down to the competition too much. It won't surprise me if the Knicks light up the Thunder. I don't think they're playing down, though. The other night, they absolutely did play down to the Wizards. They played terrible basketball. But tonight, they're not playing down to the Wizards. The Wizards are playing very well. The Knicks are playing very well. No. The Wizards are playing very well, and the Knicks are playing very poorly. And that's why this is a close game. The Knicks are not making any shots. They are shooting 26% from three-point range and under 40% from the field. Like, this is a horrific number. They've also blown a ton of layups tonight. So you guys are like, they got to go into the paint and knock down shots. How many layups have they blown? I mean, they've missed 5 or 6 layups tonight. You know, like they're not shooting it well at all. 2-point range or 3-point range. AP said, the Cavaliers got another easy one. They got the Warriors and then the Lakers after that. I've never seen anything like it. The Warriors at home can give you issues. The Lakers at home can give you some issues. They also made a trade. A little trade boost can always make a team a little bit better. Let me do this so I can know when the game comes back. Right? We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's go back to the box score, and then we'll go around the league a little bit. I think there's only one other game that tipped off. Although it's 8:20, so other games should be tipping off now, but it's still too early. Keenan Hart said, okay, I got a parlay. JB 25, Hart 25, and Achua 7 rebounds. What is Achua up to now? Precious has 3 boards. I think he'll get the 7. I think he'll have 4 boards in the second half, sure. Especially if Towns continues to be in foul trouble. But for the Wizards, very egalitarian scoring, and Valanciunas leading them in scoring. He absolutely gave Karl-Anthony Towns buckets. Not good enough from Towns. Not good enough. Not good enough. 7 for 9 from Valanciunas, 1 for 2 from 3. Like, come on. Come on, he came in off the bench. 16 points in 11 minutes. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Kuzma in 12 minutes took 8 shots. That's what you want. That's what you want. Carrington's not giving them anything tonight. Having a rough game. Although 5 boards, 3 assists isn't bad. Koulibaly is 1 for 6. They should be able to take advantage of that. Champagny is not doing anything tonight. 3 points and 2 rebounds. He's been invisible. Brogdon's playing a lot better than he did the other night. He's got 9 points, 3 boards, 4 assists. Sarr is going off a little bit. He's knocked down 2 threes. He's got 11. So it's really been a combination of Valanciunas, Sarr, Brogdon, and Kuzma. You know? 1 rookie, their 2nd overall pick, so he should be playing well. And they're veterans. Come on, Knicks. Come on. Sire Love, what's up, Sire? If you're asking OG to just stand in the corner and shoot 12 three-pointers a game with no butt cuts, no mid-range, no play call for him, his percentage will go down plus 40 minutes running screens. Anunoby's a knockdown corner three-point shooter. He's never had a season where he shot under 40% from the corners. This season, he's not shooting well from the corners at all. Wide open threes he's getting. Not asking him to shoot contested shots. They're also not asking him to just stand in the corner. He's getting on-ball opportunities. He's getting cuts. He's just not knocking any of them down. Not knocking any of them down. He's just playing very poorly. They're not asking him to just stand in the corner. They're asking him to do a whole lot. And he's not come through for them the last handful of games the way he did to start the year. Right? To start the year, remember we were saying OG Anunoby's probably our most consistent player. Has not been the case since. Has not been the case since. Going through a little bit of a slump. I assume he'll get back out of it because it's just a slump. Every player goes through them. But can't keep stacking bad games like this. All right, here we go. We're getting right back into it, y'all. Start of the third quarter. 59-57. Bridges has it up top, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson feeds it over to Towns in the post, being guarded by Sarr. Backing him down, spins, flips it up with the right hand, way off, can't get it to go. Champagny with the rebound over to Brogdon. Quick hit ahead to Koulibaly. Euro stepping down the lane, lost it. Bridges comes up with the steal, gets it over to Brunson. Hit ahead to Towns for a home run dunk. Towns gets a little fancy with the dunk, a little between the legs, behind the head reverse dunk. Cool, awesome, brother. Can we just throw it down, man? Come on. No showboating in the game. We're only up by 4 against the Wizards. And my man RPX with a super chat. My goodness, RPX. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Brogdon, right corner 3. Knocks it down. Wide open. Because of course. Why is that so dark? Oh, brother. I'll fix that in a second. Thank you, RPX. Thank you. Common Sense Health. What's up, Common Sense? Brunson, Euro steps down the lane, leaves it off for Towns, and Towns just mishandles the pass. Here comes Champagnie coming the other way. Euro steps down the lane, gets blocked by Bridges, and an offensive foul on Champagnie. His Euro step ended up inadvertently elbowing Josh Hart in the head. And so the ball is going to go back to the Knicks. My man Hugh. What's up, Hugh? You're never going to get me to say your full name, brother. I know what you're trying to do. Peter Merritt. What's up, Peter? Common Sense House said, Knicks need 7 guys to score. Wiz always have 7. Precious and Deuce need to contribute. Yes. I mean, somebody off the bench needs to contribute. Anybody. I'll take anybody. And then Bridges tries to get it over to Josh Hart and it gets picked off. Here comes Carrington. Leaves it off. Brogdon. Extra pass. Champagnie. Left wing 3. In and out. Can't get it to go. Bridges with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Bridges has it up top. In transition. Leaves it off for Towns. Towns is the trailer. Catches and pump fakes. Towns swings through to his left. Blows past the defense. Euro stepping down the lane. Takes contact. Flips it up at the basket. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. RPX reminding people to hit the like button for the stream. If you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the like button. Very helpful. Appreciate it, guys. I really, really do. Thank you, guys. Towns is at the foul line for 2 free throws. It's 61-60. It's a 2-point game. 2-point game. Also, I don't like the color they gave you, RPX. I don't like the color they gave you. Why'd they give you that black color? Why is that an option? Why is that an option? Towns knocks down both of his free throws. Thank you, Towns. I will take knockdown free throws any day of the week. Champagnie has it up top, being guarded by Hart. Gets it over to Coulibaly. Coulibaly on the left wing. Coming to his right off the Anunoby screen. Now coming to his left. Snaking it down. Kicks it in the corner. Champagnie steps back. Right corner 3. Can't get it to go. Sarr with the long rebound. Kicks it up to Coulibaly. They swing it over to Carrington. Extra pass. Brogdon. A right wing 3. Over Towns. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. Hart's bringing it down. Sarr trying to apply some pressure in the backcourt. And they call a foul on the Wizards. Trying to get back in transition. S2 Mar, what's up? What's up, Mar? Appreciate you. Kinahara, you got a relative related to Hugh? Probably. I think we all know somebody like you, right? We all know somebody like you. Towns steps back for a left wing 3. Too short, can't get it to go. Bridges fighting for the rebound. Carrington grabs it. Here comes Brogdon. Brogdon bringing it down. Swings it over to Carrington. Carrington jab step, pump fake, swings through to his left, step back 3 over Bridges, creates the space and knocks down the 3. Tough move from Carrington. Got to play some better defense than that. I mean, that's just a tough move from Carrington. But come on. Josh Hart has it up top, being guarded by Sarr. Hart picks his dribble up, swings it over to Bridges. Bridges on the left wing. They're trying to feed it down low to Towns. They finally get it to him. Towns up top, kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson pump fakes, driving it down. Extra pass. Bridges wide open, left wing 3. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Josh Hart able to grab it off the loose ball scramble. Swings it over to Anunoby. Left corner 3. He finally knocks one down. Bridges can't get anything to go tonight. Anunoby finally comes up with the second 3. Carrington bringing it down. Coming to his right. Has it up top. Now coming to his left off the Sarr screen. Pocket pass to Sarr. Pump fake. Driving it down against Towns. Goes up. Gets the layup to go. Really like a half-hearted contest from Towns there. Bad contest. Brunson bringing it down on the right wing. Kicks it inside to Josh Hart. Josh Hart with space, catches, gets fouled by Champagnie. Foul on the floor, but we're racking up the fouls. 66-65. Bernard John said it's going to be one of these games for the Knicks if they don't play defense. Defense does not look good at all. Bridges kicks it out the heart, extra pass. Anunoby left corner three wide open again, and he finally started to knock him down. Anunoby 2 straight threes. That's what I'm talking about. They're wide open. You got to be able to knock those down. Sarr tried to hit Brogdon cutting back door. Anunoby tips it out of bounds. Ball will remain with the Wizards. AB said he's worried about getting fouls. He is. Absolutely. He's playing defense like this, which is not a good way to play defense. Towns does come up with the steal here on the inbounds. Towns pushing it down, goes up, and he throws it down with one hand. Okay. There's some defense leading the offense there for Karl Anthony Towns. And a timeout from the Wizards as the Knicks take a 6-point lead. This is when you start running up the score and you build up your 10-point lead. This is when you have to start doing it. It has to start defensively. Jorge said, Cat getting mad. I mean, I would be mad too if I'm getting cooked every single time down the court defensively. Like, if I'm the guy I'm being taken advantage of defensively, at least let me get it back offensively. And he just hasn't been there offensively tonight. He's getting his buckets here and there, but he hasn't been able to dominate or take over a game. Get mad. Come on. Egan said, a positive is we can shoot free throws this season. We struggled. We used to struggle third in the NBA at 80.5%. Yes. We used to be first, E. Gibson, and then we went on like this bad free throw shooting streak. But third is still very good to be at. Part of the reason why we're so high is we no longer have RJ and Mitchell Robinson on the team weighing down the free throw shooting percentages. No offense to those guys. I love those guys, but let's be real. Mitchell Robinson's a bad free throw shooter, just flat out bad. And RJ was super inconsistent. AB says, I don't think the defense has been good all year. The defense has definitely gotten better, but it's still, at best, mediocre. Still in the middle defensively. I think they can go on stretches where they can really dominate defensively, but that usually comes in tandem with like a favorable matchup for like Achua, or maybe when Jericho Sims is out there with Anunoby and Bridges, and they're really locked in defensively. But yes, for the most part, defense has not been very good all year. It's kind of been saved a little bit. They've climbed up the defensive rating rankings, mostly because they've been playing very poor offensive teams, and they've been able to take advantage of it. But for the most part, the defense has not been very good. Chi-Chi said, I need them to go on to a 20-game winning streak to boost my confidence. 20 games is probably not going to happen. Nick Yak, what's up, Yak? Does it make sense how good we are and struggle like this? All the teams so far, does it make sense how good we are and struggle like this? All the teams have so far but Cleveland. You mean like all the teams have like struggled? What do you mean by that, Yak? If you mean what I think you mean, like yes, all teams go through struggles, and like even Boston's 4 for 4 in their last 8 games. Like every team struggles. But yes, it just feels like more of a slump than anything with the Knicks versus like this is who they actually are these last 2 games against the Wizards. But you also got to give the Wizards some credit, man. They're playing good. And good defense from Anunoby, by the way. Brunson kicks it out to Hart. Hart has it up top, gets it back to Brunson. Brunson swings it over to Anunoby, swings it over to Bridges. Bridges inside the Towns. Towns being guarded by Sarr. Has it on the left block, backing him down. Flips it over with the right-handed hook, gets it to go over him. Brogdon bringing it down. AB said, I'm just comparing them to last year's team. 2 different teams, though. Brogdon leaning in against Brunson and draws the foul, so he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. The reason why you can't really compare him to last year's team, AP, is that team relied more so on defense, and this team is going to rely more so on offense. And it's not a good way or a better way, or one team's right and one team's wrong. It's just the identity of your team. This is more of an offensive-minded team, and you're looking to approach top 10 in defense Maybe when Mitch Robinson gets back, they're looking to get there, but you have Anunoby, you got Bridges, you got Hart, you got Achua, you got good defenders. You got McBride off the bench, you got Shaman off the bench who are good defenders. You have good defenders on the team. Your point of attack defender in Brunson, who obviously doesn't guard point of attack, and your backup, your big, who's one of the most important defenders on the team, are not good defenders, you know? Josh Hart's going to put up another threes, but knocking them down all night, can't get that one to go. Here come the Wizards pushing it the other way, 73-67. I forgot to give him credit on another shot. And then Carrington knocks down another pull-up three, bringing it back to a three-point game. So every time it feels like the Knicks are going to start to pull away, Carrington hits a big shot or the Wizards go on a little bit of a run. And here they are back into it, making it a one-possession game. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Coulibaly. Coming to his left. Rejects the screen, coming to his right off of Towns. Pocket pass inside the Hart, leaves it off for Towns. Beautiful pass from Josh Hart to leave it off for Towns there, who sneaks in for a nice, easy layup. Brogdon bringing it down against Bridges, leaves it off Champagnie, pump fakes. Now driving to his right, putting his head down against Anunoby, flips it up. Way off, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, out of bounds. Out of bounds off of Champagnie. Champagnie looking for a foul call. Doesn't get it. Yeah, I said defense numbers have been better since Precious has been here. That's what I meant. Good teams have struggles. Yes, that's what I thought you meant. Just wanted to clarify. But yeah, defense has been better since Precious got back. But I also think it's also the defense looks better because they're playing bad offensive teams. The Wizards come up with a block on Brunson. Towns saves it, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart leans in, draws a foul on Sarr. So Josh Hart's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. About halfway through the third quarter here, Knicks with a 5-point lead. Josh Hart trying to make it 7. But again, the Knicks got to start separating themselves from the Wizards here. Come on, Knicks. And it's got to start defensively. The January schedule, we didn't even do this at halftime, but we will during the next timeout break. We'll go through the Knicks January schedule. We'll just look at it real quick to see. The schedule is going to get a lot harder, but they do have a lot more home games in January, so they won't be on the road as much. So hopefully they'll be able to rest a little bit more, get these legs back under them, and start knocking down some shots again. Josh Hart knocks down the second free throw, though. Brogdon bringing it down. Gets it over to Sarr. Sarr up top, being guarded by Towns. Hands it off to Coulibaly. The Knicks go under the screen, leave Coulibaly wide open for a straightaway three. Too long, can't get it to go. Anunoby with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. In and out dribble. Going right into Brogdon. Good defense from Brogdon. He kicks it out. Bridges, right corner three. No. Passes it at the last second to an open Anunoby. Anunoby rattles in and above the break three. There we go, OG. He's waking up here in the second half. I told you. He's getting open looks. And if he starts knocking them down, the Knicks are going to start pulling away. Now they're up to a 9-point lead. Brogdon jab step, driving it down, leaves it off for Sarr. Sarr's going to set his feet, fire from three, and he knocks it down. And again, the Wizards are not a good three-point shooting team, but they may be on an upswing. They may have started the year bad, but they may be on an upswing. We'll see how the season plays out for them, but they're knocking down threes right now. Pushing it back down to 6. I need the Knicks to take this double-digit lead, and the Wizards are fighting back, man. I give them a lot of credit here tonight. Brunson coming to his right. They leave him open. Brunson puts up the dribble pull-up three. Can't get it to go. Brogdon with the rebound. He's pushing the other way. Brogdon leaves it off. Over to Carrington. Back to Brogdon. A straightaway three comes up short. Long rebound. Towns kicks it. Kickball violation, so the ball will remain with the Wizards. Charlie said, don't play with your food, Knicks. Finish them already. And no more overtime, please. I don't think it's going to go to overtime tonight, although we've seen crazier things. And it's only 6. But the Knicks are starting to play a little bit better here in the second half, knocking down some open looks. Keenan Harris said, Sarr must shoot fewer threes. He is tall and not a good three-point shooter. He may be on an upswing, man. The last 2 games he's played against the Knicks, he's been knocking them down. Valanciunas comes into the game. Towns sits. Good decision, Tibbs. Don't have Towns guard Valanciunas again. That was a pathetic showing in that first half. Coulibaly up top gets it over to Kispert, coming off a screen, straightaway threes, knocks it down, nothing but net. I would really like Corey Kispert on the Knicks. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I like Corey Kispert's game a lot. Brunson bringing it down against Coulibaly. Has it on the right wing, hands it off to Bridges. Gets it over to Achua. Achua hands it off to Anunoby. Coming to his right off the Achua screen. Coming to his left, going against Valanciunas. Flips it over the basket, can't get it to go, but he does draw the foul. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Kane said, OG asserting himself. It's crazy what happens when, you start knocking out some open shots. You start feeling yourself a little bit. The confidence starts coming back, right? Anunoby at the foul line, knocks down the first one. Got one more coming. I like that the Knicks are knocking down their free throws tonight. Anunoby goes 2 for 2 with the foul line. Thank you, OG. And here comes Coulibaly bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Hart. Coming to his right. Putting his head down. Leaves it off for Valanciunas. A little jumper, foul line extended. Gets it to go. Valanciunas is absolutely murdering the Knicks tonight. My goodness. Brunson bringing it down. Coming to his left off the Achua screen. Brunson driving along the baseline. Pocket pass to nobody. Kuzma picks it off. And here comes Kuzma bringing it down. He's going to pull it back out. Good defense from Anunoby. Kispert pump fakes, driving it down against Achua, and he gets a lefty layup to go. Back to a one-point game, y'all. Knicks cannot pull away from this team. Josh Hart driving it down, kicks it out. Bridges, right wing 3. Knock me down, Mikhail. Come on. Mikhail finally gets on the board from 3-point range. So can the 3 start going down in the second half here, and can we pull away? But it's got to start defensively. The Knicks are not able to stop this Wizards team from scoring. Carrington gets it over to Valanciunas. Bounce pass over to Kuzma, coming along the baseline. He's going to pull it back out to the 3-point line. Fakes the handoff, kicks it out to Carrington. Coming to his right. Anunoby switches on to him. Carrington's going to look to dance. Between the legs. Hesitation move. Step back. Same move against Bridges. Gets Anunoby with it. And in and out halfway down for Carrington there. He's going to be really good as he gets older. Brunson hit ahead to Hart. Leaves it off for Anunoby. Being guarded by Carrington. Anunoby putting his head down. Just going right through his chest. And they grab him, but no foul call. They swing it around to Brunson wide open, can't get it to go. Anunoby's going to bring it down out to the left corner. Someone's on the floor really hurt. Anunoby misses a 3, and then Scott Foster stops the game as Coulibaly's down on the floor holding his head. He's hurt. He's hurt. I didn't see the way Carrington fell. They're going to show the replay here. He was guarding Anunoby. They got very physical as Anunoby went right through his chest. As he fell, it looks like he fell and hit the knee or leg. No. He bumps into Valanciunas on the way down and then falls on his hands, and then his head snaps back and hits the court. It didn't hit Precious Achua's knee, K. Hazy. He hit the court. He fell and snapped his head back down on the court when he fell down. Keenan Hardy said, I like Valanciunas. The Knicks are making him look really good tonight. And Valanciunas can score the ball. He just can't defend anybody, which is why, nobody went out to get him, which is why the worst team in the league is the team that ended up signing him. Relic of the Soul, what's up, Relic? Happy to see you again, brother. Really scary injury for Carrington there. He's playing a very good game, too, here. Playing a very good game tonight so far. Didn't score in that first half, but he was starting to cook here in the second half. That's a scary injury. Could be whiplash, could be a concussion, could be a lot. Mark said Carrington's getting a wheelchair. Yeah, it's not a good sign. It's getting worse and worse as time goes on. Wheelchair thing might be a precaution considering he hit his head. They might not want him walking, right? Just put him in the wheelchair and cart him off that way. Could be a precautionary thing. Hopefully it's not too serious. Yak said it might be a concussion. It might be a concussion, and again, the wheelchair thing might be precautionary. AB said similar to Hardaway Jr. Yeah, we you know, we've seen injuries like this before. Concussions are serious injuries, but usually not long-lasting injuries, especially in the basketball sense where concussions are not very common at all. Mark said, can't walk, towel over his head, getting wheelchair to the locker room. Keenan Hart said the kid is like 19. Yeah, he's super young. Super young. One and done player out of college, a rookie. But he hits Valanciunas' leg, hits Precious Achiuwa on the way down, hits his leg, but the thing that did it was when he fell, his head stepped back and hit the ground, hit the floor. He did get help getting up, and then they put him in the wheelchair. He's holding his head. Almost definitely a concussion. It's almost definitely a concussion. They put the towel over his head just because of the lights. You know, if you guys have ever had a head injury of any, whether you had a concussion or not, like if you hit your head, like the light, you can get super sensitive to light. So part of the reason putting the towels over his head is to block some of the light. Well, obviously we're going to have to wait to get an update on him. Hopefully it's not too serious. And he'll just be out for a little bit of time, get some rest, heal the concussion. And again, concussion's not a serious injury. It is a serious injury, not a common injury in the NBA. So getting one shouldn't be the end of the world for the kid. But hopefully it's not too bad. Valanciunas has it up top. They swing it around. Corey Kispert, a left wing three wide open, and he knocks it down. And the Knicks got lucky the other night with Corey Kispert not able to knock down threes, open looks. Tonight, not getting so lucky as he's knocking down them open looks. Brunson on the right wing, being guarded by Coulibaly. Brunson coming to his left off the screen. Kispert switches onto him. Brunson has it up top. Quick crossover to his right, driving it down. Stops, pump fake, kicks it out. Hart, left wing three. He's knocking him down, and he knocks down yet another one. Josh Hart. Coming through for us tonight. The Wizards driving it down the other way. They get it over to Kuzma, flips it up at the basket, can't get it to go, but he does draw the foul. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Kenny McLeod, what's up, Kenny? Hope he's all right. Maybe a concussion. Probably a concussion. Probably. I'm also going to look up who this kid is Tom Thibodeau going to challenge this? They called the foul on Precious Achiuwa, but I think Tom Thibodeau called this time out the challenge. 2:18 to go. Unless it's just a regular timeout. Sorry, Love said, OG's my favorite player, but damn it, I love me some Hart. Yeah, man. I mean, this team is full of lovable players. Team is full of lovable players. Okay, so one thing I do want to look up. Also, we're going to have to go through the Knicks schedule. Also, we're going to have to put up a poll for tomorrow's game. So we can do that right now real quick. We'll also make sure we do that at the end of the quarter. But real quick, I want to look up who is this kid for the Wizards who's coming for Carrington. Jared Butler. Okay, I do know Jared Butler. Played at Baylor. But let's look at the Knicks schedule real quick. Look at their January schedule. So they have the Utah game coming up. Again, you have to beat Utah. You already lost to them once. Don't lose to them again. And then they have at Oklahoma City. So this is a game where you're going into the Lions' den. They and the Cavs have the best record in the league. They've been playing excellently. It's going to be a big game from Hartenstein. You know he's going to want to show out. But OKC's also in a big winning streak. I believe they've won 11 in a row now, 10 in a row, 11 in a row, something like that. So if the Knicks take care of business against Washington, take care of business against Utah, they're going to go into OKC with they're at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A 9-game winning streak. They're going to go into OKC looking for a 10-game winning streak. Ooh, is that going to be a bloodbath? That is going to be a bloodbath. But they got Chicago. They got Orlando again. We'll see. Maybe Paolo will be back by then. We'll see. Probably not, but maybe. Toronto again. Jeez Louise, I feel like we play these two teams all the time, Orlando and Toronto. Then we got OKC again, but this time at home. So maybe we'll extract some revenge. A week later, we play them again. And Hartenstein's return to New York, and hopefully we boo him. I want the Garden crowd to boo Hartenstein. I hope they don't cheer him. That's weak. We got Milwaukee. Milwaukee's been playing better, so that's going to be a tough game. We got a revenge game against Detroit. Philly's been playing better. Minnesota's been playing better. If you guys haven't been paying attention to Minnesota, Dante DiVincenzo's been going off last 3-4 games. He's ready to go. He's ready to go for his Garden return. Ken Harris said, concussion would be way worse in the NHL or NFL where you might get 3 or 4 and your career's over. Yeah, like I said, NBA, concussion, not very common at all. So, getting one shouldn't be a super big deal. It's obviously always a big deal if somebody gets a concussion injury. It's a brain injury. But, it's something that you could recover from and then never have to deal with the ramifications of it ever again, right? Kuzma splits the free throws. Brunson bringing it down, 87-84, 3-point lead. Brunson up top, being guarded by George. Coming to his right, Kispert switches onto him. Brunson's looking to dance between the legs. And they call a foul off ball. Or 3 seconds on Valanciunas, not off ball, foul. 3-second call on Valanciunas, so a free throw for the Knicks. AP said, could you imagine if the Knicks only had 4 losses? Brunson knocks down the technical free throw. It is always someone outshining us. We win 7 or 8, someone else wins 11. We never get our shine. No. But also, if you want your shine, go beat the team, right? Okay, no one's giving you shine because somebody else is playing better. Okay, then go out and beat them and show them that you're actually better. Knicks got a big task at hand coming up. Josh Hart has it up top, dancing with it, driving to his left on Kuzma, step back, fall away mid-range jumper, can't get it to go, but a foul on Kuzma, getting way too aggressive defensively against Josh Hart, sending him to the foul line for 2 free throws. 88-84, 4-point game for the Knicks. Josh Hart looking to extend it to 6. Valanciunas and Josh Hart joking with each other. They played with each other in New Orleans when Josh Hart was there. They got a friendly relationship. Hart said 3 free throws for Hart. No, I believe it's just 2. I think it was a step back 2. I guess we'll see. Josh Hart knocks down the first one. McBride checking in here. For Anunoby, he's going to the bench. Good minutes for Anunoby here in the third quarter. Finally started knocking down some shots. AP said, I'm just saying, why is it never my team? I feel you, AP. I feel you. But we've had numerous 9-game winning streaks under Tibbs. Can't get that 10th one. And again, it's going to come down to playing one of the best teams in the league in OKC to get that 10th win. We'll see. Josh Hart knocks down both free throws, 90-84, 6-point lead. Jared Butler has it, over to Valanciunas, leans in it against Achua, stops, turns, fall away in the paint, knocks it down. He gave him positioning. No one came down to help. He's too close to the basket, y'all. He's too close to the basket. Josh Hart has it. Brunson has it up top, swings it over to Bridges, driving to his right, mid-range pull-up jumper, gets it to go. Raul, what's up, Raul? Josh Hart triple-double tonight? We'll see. He's definitely on his way to it. Quick hit ahead to the corner to Kispert, knocked off of Brunson. As he knocked it out of bounds. It's going to remain with the Wizards. And Carlos Torres with the subscription. Welcome, Carlos. Hope you're having a good time. Kenny McLeod said Hartenstein's going to hear it at the Garden. I don't think so. I think he's going to get cheered. at the Garden. I hope not. Jared Butler has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Crosses over to his left, in and out dribble, driving it down. Tries to leave it off for Valanciunas, but they call a foul. On McBride, they call the foul. Jared Butler bringing it down, has it up top, off the foul. They swing it over to Kuzma. Kuzma stops, turns, loses it. Josh Hart getting out, is able to save the ball. Josh Hart driving it down, gets it out to Brunson. Kicks it out to Bridges. Extra pass. McBride. Come on, dudes, knock it down. Okay. Our guys who could knock down threes in the first half are starting to knock down threes here in the second half. Butler bringing it down. Knicks on an 11-3 run. They back up by 9. Butler driving it down against Achua. Gets the layup to go. Come on, Precious. You got to go up and get that, man. You got to go up and get that. Brunson bringing it down. 95-88. The Knicks knock down a 3 here. They can go up by the double digits that I've been asking them to go up by all night long. They swing it over to Hart. Hart, inside pass to Bridges. Bridges, driving to his right, stops, turns, spins, in the paint, one-legged, fall away, can't get it to go. Josh Hart comes flying in, saves it, kicks it out to Achua. Achua, drives it down, hop step, flips it up at the basket, rattles it in. Bad shot for Precious Achua, but he got it to go down. We'll take it. Insane rebound from Josh Hart, came flying in, almost fell out of bounds with that momentum, but he was able to save it. Butler brings it down, in and out dribble, crosses over, goes down. Now Precious Achua goes up against the block. That's what I was calling for, and that's going to end the quarter. That's the defense I was calling for, Precious. You can go up and get that block, especially against somebody like Jared Butler. And he did just that. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. That's the defense I want to see. Now we're off and ready to go. If only Cat had Precious's defense. He would be Joel Embiid. That's what he asked for. He asked for Joel Embiid. Patrick said, Hartenstein's going to get cheered at the Garden. Will make me sick. I'm with you, Patrick. I'm with you. I need him to get mercilessly booed at the Garden. Mercilessly booed at the Garden. How dare you choose another team over New York? How dare you? Just goes to show you how weak New York's gotten. Not going to lie. Mark said foot on the gas. That's absolutely, Mark. Absolutely. You got a 9-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Now push it. Now push it even further. Keenan Harris said, sorry, I would be cheering. Everyone knows I like him. I like Hartenstein too. That's why I would boo him, Keenan Harris. I love Hartenstein. That's why I would boo him. Because he chose. It's not like he got traded. It's not like, the Knicks they stiffed me on the offer in the offseason. They didn't offer me the money I wanted. It's like, no, they offered you the most amount of money they could instantly. The second they were allowed to offer you the money, they said, take all the money, Hartenstein. We want you back, big dog. We want you to be the starting center of the New York Knicks as we now compete for a championship. And he said, nah, I'm good. I'm going to go over here to OKC, though. See y'all. Like, how can you cheer for that? How can you root for that? I love Hartenstein. I'm not rooting for a guy who turned his back on me. You betrayed me. How dare you? Now I'm going to root against you. The remainder of his career, I will root against him. I'm always going to cheer for DiVincenzo. I'll always cheer for Randall. I'll cheer for RJ and IQ. I'll even cheer for Grimes, who kind of had some negative things to say about the Knicks organization on his way out. I'll even cheer for Grimes. How dare you look the Knicks fans in the face and say, nah, I'm good. How dare you? How dare you? Mark said tons of Knicks fans here in the building. Yeah, the commentators, Mike Breen, made note that when they called the foul on McBride earlier, the building booed the call, you know. So Washington, most of the fans in the building in Washington are Knicks fans here tonight. All right, here we go. Start of the fourth quarter, the Knicks come out with McBride, Shamet, Achua, Brunson, and Hart. Interesting lineup here. I like it. Valanciunas has it up top. Hands it off to Brogdon. Brogdon dancing with it. Coming to his left. McBride chasing. Stops. Leans in. Step back. Fall away jumper in the paint. Too short. Can't get it to go. Valanciunas fighting for the rebound. Achua tips it away, but they call a foul on Precious Achua. Valanciunas continues to kill us. RPX said, we would have never got Cat if we had iHeart. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. We would have found another trade. Maybe we do. It was just Randall and DiVincenzo. So maybe they do. You never know. You never know. Valanciunas has it up top, hands it off to Brogdon. Brogdon being guarded by McBride. Swings it over to Kuzma. Kuzma coming to his right, hands it off. Kispert, quick catch and fire from 3. Too short, can't get it to go. Valanciunas, surrounded by 4 Knicks, tips it out to his team. Over to George, corner 3, comes up short. Josh Hart with the rebound. I believe that's 10 rebounds for Josh Hart now. He's bringing it down. Bullet pass inside to Achua, and he can't hold on to it. Precious, catch the ball, Precious. Here comes Kispert driving it down in the corner to George. George misses another one. Offensive rebound to Brogdon, goes reverse layup and gets it to go. Around 3 Knicks. Come on, guys. Come on. Kennard said, I'm going to lose that parlay because of Precious rebounds. We'll see. He can, miss a bunch of layups and grab 3 offensive rebounds in 1 possession. We'll see. Brunson has it up top, dancing with it. Coming to his right. Now picks a dribble up, inside pass to McBride. A little fall away mid-range jumper, knocks it down. Okay, Deuce. Okay. Brogdon bringing it down. 99-90. Brogdon gets it over to Kispert up top, being guarded by Brunson. Coming to his left off the Valanciunas screen. Putting his head down, attacking against the Chua. Gets the lefty layup to go over Precious. I like Corey Kispert a lot. Whichever team ends up with him, because he's not going to remain a Wizard. Whichever team ends up with him, they're going to get a really good role player, man. He's really good. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Kuzma. Coming to his right off a couple of screens. Brunson's going to look to go one-on-one now. Brunson, quick crossover, swing through, stop, puts up the jumper, gets it to go. And Deuce with the steal, and he lays it up and in. Okay, and the Knicks have a double-digit lead. Finally, 11 points, 103-92. Now we're moving and grooving. Come on, Knicks. Valanciunas brings it down, hands it off to George. Up top to Kispert to swing it over to Brogdon. Brogdon dancing with it. Up top, being guarded by McBride. Shamus switches onto him. He's driving to his right, putting his head down, attacking, stops, turns, leaves it off of Kuzma in the paint. Little flip shot, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with yet another rebound. He's bringing it down. Josh Hart up top being guarded by Kuzma. Leaves it off of Brunson. Brunson being guarded by George. Driving to his right. Stops. Step back. Fall away foul line jumper over George. Airballs it. Can't get it to go. Good defense from George. Here comes Brogdon bringing it down. Brogdon home run pass to Kispert. Good hustle from McBride to knock it out of bounds. Kendrick Reyes says, I don't blame Hartenstein with Randall on the team. I would have left as well. Nah, man. Nah. Nope. Not buying it. Not buying it. Nope, that's an excuse. It's an excuse. People love Randall. People like Randall a lot. Brunson's going to sub out here. Towns is going to sub in. Brogdon throws it inside the Valanciunas. Valanciunas has it up top, hands it off to Brogdon. Shamet chasing. He's coming to his left. Stopping. Gets caught in the air. Kicks it out to Kispert. Catches. Good closeout from Hart. Extra pass to George. George being guarded by McBride. Jab step. Coming to his left. Putting his head down. Attacking. Stops. Turns. Spins. Fall away over McBride. Good defense. Can't get it to go. Towns. Good rebound. And here comes Josh Hart. Josh Hart bringing it down. 103-92. Josh Hart on the left wing being guarded by Kispert. Come on. Show me something, Knicks. Good defensive stop. Now get another basket. Keep building this lead. Josh Hart, inside pass to Shamet. Quick catch and fire from the foul line. Too long, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Valanciunas has it. Here comes Brogdon. Brogdon pushing the pace, leaves it off for Kuzma. He's bringing it down. Runs right into McBride, and they call a foul on Kuzma. Good job from McBride to step in there. Rockabye, baby. What's up, Rockabye? I was hurt when iHeart left. Me too, man. Me too. I love Hartenstein. I love Hartenstein, which is why I will be here when the Knicks take on the Thunder, booing Isaiah Hartenstein like he is an evil human being. Because how dare you leave my favorite team? How dare you do that to me? Towns inside the McBride, leans in, flips it up at the glass, looking for a foul call. He doesn't get it, and it goes over the backboard. Out of bounds. Bad shot from McBride. Too busy trying to draw a foul. Come on. Doug Fress, what's up, Doug? Anunoby's checking back in here for Shamet. Kennard said, I wasn't a huge Randall fan. Me either. Me either. Me either. But he was bought in, man. He was bought in. I was ready to be a fan. I was ready to be a fan. Valanciunas blows past Randall and gets a layup to go. Terrible defense. I said Randall. Blows past Towns and gets the layup to go. Beautiful move from Valanciunas. Bad defense from Towns. Inside pass, they swing it out. Achua is going to put up a left corner three. He knocks down a three. Precious Achua is knocking down corner three, guys. He's knocking down corner threes. Knicks up by 12. The Knicks with McBride as Kispert cuts back door. Can't get the layup to go, but a foul on Anunoby. The Knicks with McBride, Achua, Anunoby, Towns, and Hart. And they're going to send Corey Kispert to the foul line for 2 free throws. Fouled by Precious Achua. Doug Fresh said, we got this game paired. They cannot beat us. Josh Hart is is on a heater. True. Yeah, I said this is our best defensive team. Cat and Precious and McBride. Yeah, and Anunoby and Josh Hart. Although you could probably swap like McBride for Bridges, and I'd feel excuse me, I'd feel a little bit more comfortable with that. AB said it just like what Randall did for our team. He's got to get some credit. He does. I was ready. I was all in for the Randall Renaissance this season before they traded him. I was all in for it. Kispert splits a pair of free throws, and McBride brings it down over to Towns. Towns being guarded by Kispert. Hands it back off to McBride. McBride feeds it over to Towns down low, spins along the baseline, blows past Valanciunas, gets the reverse layup to go, and one for Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns is at the foul line for one more. And a Let's Go Knicks chant has broken out in D.C. Koulibaly's back in. Euro steps down the lane, flips it above glass, can't get it to go over Towns. Good defense from Towns. Bad shot from Koulibaly. Rushed it. 109 as Towns knocked down his and one free throw to 95. McBride on the left wing, dancing with it. McBride, in and out dribble, crosses over to his left on Sarr, kicks it out. They swing it around. Josh Hart up top, wide open three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. McBride fighting for the rebound, though. He's able to grab it, goes up, gets blocked, but Achua has it. No, they call a foul on the McBride layup attempt. So Deuce McBride going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. We called for Deuce McBride to give us something off the bench. Here he is giving us stuff off the bench. I appreciate it. Welcome to the game, Deucey. Welcome to the game. AP said, I just wanted to see Randall finish the job. The man made his name here with us. He did. I'm with you, AP. I was, like I said, I was down for the Randall Renaissance this season. The revenge tour for Julius Randle after getting hurt last season, after a 14-2 month in January where he was really bought in. He was playing good defensively, playing good team ball. The ball movement was there. The team made sense. The chemistry between him, Anunoby, and Brunson was there. It was working. But we decided to move on because Harnstein. Blame Harnstein. McBride splits the free throws. 110-95. Koulibaly has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby, pulling it all the way back out, swings it over to Sarr, jab step, now crosses over to his right on Towns. Leaning in, fall away shot over Towns, rattles it in, able to get it to go down. Not a great shot from Sarr, but he was able to get it down. McBride on the right wing. Gets it over to Hart. They throw it over the top to Towns on the lob. Nice backdoor cut from Towns and beautiful pass from Josh Hart for the lob. We rarely see that. If they're going to front Karl-Anthony Towns, we got to be able to throw the lob over the top. Brogdon driving it down. Good defense from the Knicks. Now Brogdon has it on the left wing. Towns switched onto him. He pump fakes, driving to his right, leans in, draws the foul. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. AB said, what's the time? About 6:20 to go. Sorry, Love said, are you the suit knocked to Harnstein? No, look, man. Look. I'm not going to root for you if you betrayed my team. You betrayed us. You left the team. You decided I'm going to leave. It's not like you got traded. It's not like you got lowballed. They offered him the most amount of money they could. And just still left. Marilyn Tinsley, what's up, Marilyn? Kinhara said the debate will rage over iHeart. The fact is nobody expected him to resign. I did. I fully expected him to resign for the Knicks. 100% did. Absolutely 100% did. I don't want anybody rewriting history. Absolutely 100% expected him to resign with the Knicks. I knew there was a chance. I knew that somebody can give him a huge offer, but it's not like even the Thunder gave him a huge offer, right? It's not. They gave him like $64 million guaranteed. The Knicks were offering $72 million guaranteed. That third year is a team option. He doesn't even have control over his own destiny. You know what I mean? It's a team option. It's not even a player option. He doesn't have control over his own destiny. He could spend 2 years in OKC, and then they could be like, actually, we're good. We're going to move on, Hartenstein. Thanks for the 2 years, buddy. Like, no, you could have made a living here in New York. I've done this rant 100 times. You cannot convince me otherwise. I 100% expected him to be back. The consistency, the fact that they loved you here, the fact that you could be a folk hero, the money you could make off the court. So don't even give me the money thing. He would have been the starting center on a New York team competing for a championship. You're telling me he couldn't make, like Jalen Brunson gave back money because he's like, well, I can make money off the court. Like, it's fine. I don't need to make money on the NBA contract. I'll make more money with brand deals and whatnot. You telling me Hartenstein, as the starting center of a team in New York competing for a championship that hasn't won one in 50 years, isn't going to get crazy sponsorships? Come on, man. Don't talk to me about the money. They offered him more money. You're making more money in New York. Just say what it is. I didn't want to be in New York anymore. New York's not for me. And then don't go on this apology tour of like, oh, it was so hard to leave the Knicks. Oh, it was like a family there. It was so hard to leave. See, that's the thing. He's tugging at your heartstrings because he knows he doesn't want to get booed. He didn't want to be here with the Knicks. Get him out of here. I'm pissed off all over again with the Hartenstein thing. AP said maybe he didn't want to raise his kid in New York. Then say that. Say like, listen, I'm just not a New York guy. I don't want to be in New York. Say you don't want to be in New York. Don't go on this podcasting tour, this interview tour where he's like, oh, it was so hard to leave the Knicks. I really wanted to stay. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, okay. If you really wanted to stay, you would have stayed. I don't want to hear that. Brogdon knocks down both of his free throws. We're back into it. Knicks bringing it down. McBride has it up top. Feeding Towns in the post, being guarded by Sarr. On the right wing, backing him down, spins along the baseline, flips it up, gets it to go. Beautiful move from Karl-Anthony Towns. Good defense from Sarr. Beautiful move from Towns to knock down the righty hook shot. Brogdon bringing it down, coming to his left off the Sarr screen. McBride chasing him to get it out to Sarr. Sarr, up top, tries to hit Coulibaly, coming back door. McBride comes up with the steal. Nice pass fake. Now he's driving it down. Bullet pass over to Anunoby in the left corner. Being guarded by Brogdon. Goes along the baseline, goes up, gets blocked by Champagnie. Ball's going to remain with the Knicks. Speedy Package said, keep in mind the tax bracket's higher in New York than OKC, so the money is not the same. You're making more money off the court as a Knick. He's going to be coming off the bench when Chet Holmgren comes back. He's going to be remembered as a nobody, as the backup big in OKC. That's what you want? Okay. Just tell me you're soft. Just tell me you're not that guy. Just tell me you don't have that lion in your heart to compete, to be the guy, to be the starting center. Just tell me you're not that guy then. You know? Brunson's going to inbound it. They get it into Bridges, who's finally checked in for McBride here. Excellent minutes from McBride here in the second half, especially here in the fourth quarter. Bridges kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson driving to his left on Coulibaly, gets into the paint, flips it up at the basket, gets it to go. Oh my goodness, a gorgeous shot from Brunson there. Now Coulibaly pushing the other way, putting his head down, attacking. Towns doesn't get back on defense. Coulibaly blows the layup. He was looking for a foul call. Josh Hart with the rebound, home run pass to Brunson, leans in, gets the scoop layup to go. He can't get it to go, and then Josh Hart blows the follow-up layup. George with the rebound, and then he throws it out of bounds. Ugly basketball there. Some ugly basketball. And then a home run pass to Anunoby. Bad pass, but he's able to save it. Hands it off to Bridges. A right corner three, well contested, comes up short. Don't love that shot from Bridges. Come on. Now it's a race. Now both teams are pushing it the other way. Keyshawn George in transition. He puts up the three. He misses it. Now let's slow it down. There we go. Josh Hart's going to walk it down. Under 5 to go. Knicks up by 17, 116 to 99. Josh Hart up top. Pocket pass to Towns. Rolling to the basket. Throws down a two-handed jam. And the Knicks have finally broken it open. It took a little bit longer than expected. It took a little bit longer than usual, but they finally broke it open here in the fourth quarter. Towns up to 30 points, along with 13 rebounds. Sarr has it up top, being guarded by Towns. Gets it over to Champagnie, coming to his right. Now back to Sarr. He's going to put up the three. Good contest from Towns. Sarr off. Can't get it to go. Brunson with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Gets it over to Towns. Towns putting his head down, attacking. And he throws down a lefty jam over Sarr. My goodness, Towns, what has gotten into you right now? And we're going to get a timeout from the Wizards as the Knicks now go up by 21 points. Finally, we got our 20-point lead. Ishmael Cooks, what's up, Ishmael? 25-26. Said, this game isn't over. The Hawks were down 15 with 5 minutes to go against Chicago and went on a 34-9 run to win by 8. Come on, dog. Come on. The Wizards are not the Hawks, man. Wizards are not the Hawks. Hawks are a good team. There is one thing I do want to do before we get towards the end of this game, and that's to pick out a game for tomorrow. So tomorrow is a holiday. I am not working, and we got some early afternoon games. So I'm going to throw these up in a poll. You guys should be able to see it. So I'm going to throw these games up in a poll. There's two games I'm going to put up right away, which I think are the two most important games. First one is the first one we see here, Raptors versus Celtics. Raptors at the Celtics, which is a 3 p.m. start time. And then we have Cavs versus Lakers. I don't want to watch the Lakers, but I think it's important we check out the Cavs. Actually, I think the Cavs are just going to smoke the Lakers. So actually, I don't even want to put this one on. What do you guys think? Should we put the Cavs-Lakers game on? The only reason is because, you know, Cavs are ahead of us in the standings. We should be keeping an eye on them. Raptors at Celtics. That's definitely going to hit the poll. I guess Bucks Pacers. We could throw that on the poll. Bucks are at the Pacers. And that's a 3 p.m. start time. We got Clippers Spurs. We could watch Wemby. Grizzlies Suns. Just going to chuck threes all game long, DJ Punchy. Rated E for emotions. What's up, Rated E? We got Timberwolves Thunder. We can check out the Thunder game. Check out the Timberwolves. I'm going to throw that on there. That's an interesting game. Timberwolves. We got the Thunder coming up. At Thunder. That is an 8 p.m. start time. AB said Cavs, Lakers, can't stand both of those teams. Yeah, me either. Me either, which is why I think it's important to keep an eye on that game, but I don't necessarily want to watch it. Grizzlies, Suns could be fun, although John Morant missed the last game. He's week to week with a grade 1 ACL joint sprain, so we're not watching Grizzlies. No John Morant, we're not watching Grizzlies. Clippers, Spurs, guys want to watch Wemby? We'll throw that up on the poll. That'll be the last one. Wemby is always a fun watch. Clippers at the Spurs. We're also back in the game, so we got to get through there right now. That's a 7 p.m. start time. All right, so I'm going to start that poll. Y'all vote. What game y'all want to watch tomorrow? And we're back into it. Koulibaly up top, puts up the three, gets blocked by Anunoby. Because of course. 120-99, the Knicks finally opened up a 21-point lead over this Wizards team. It took about 8 quarters, but they finally did it here in the fourth. Under 4 to go, Anunoby in the paint, stops, pump fake, tries to leave it off for Towns. Couldn't able to corral it, but he does save it from going out of bounds out to Brunson. Brunson, quick crossover, driving it down, kicks it out the last second to Anunoby, wide open right corner three, can't get it to go. Champagnie with the rebound. Champagnie right wing in transition, puts up the three, airballs it. If there's any more evidence you needed to know that that was a fake performance from Champagnie the other night, here it is. Airballs the three there. Ken Hart said Grizz, they be contenders. No John Morant, though. He's out with an injury. Yak said, rare, I'm rooting for the Lakers. True. James Cookfair, what's up, James? I clicked to get the score, not showing. Bye. Score is right there, buddy. Not sure if you got your eyes checked out. Score is right there. Anunoby puts up an off-the-dribble three, can't get it to go. 120-99, 3 minutes. Corey Kispert has it up top, being guarded by Hart. Coming to his left, stopping, hesitating, now driving it down, kicks it out, last second, out to George. George puts up the three, knocks it down. But this game's over. Under 3 to go. Noah Linden, what's up, Noah? I knew we'd win tonight. Yeah, I just didn't want it to be like a tough dogfight down to the end. And for the most part it was, but the Knicks finally ended up opening their 20-point lead. The Wizards definitely made them work for it, but they finally got there. Towns has it against Sarr, backing him down. Leaves it off for Bridges. Bridges along the baseline, no fall away jumper, can't get it to go. Champagnie with the rebound. Sarr has it up top. They leave him wide open for a three. He comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Josh Hart has it. Josh Hart has it up top. 2 minutes to go. 120-102. He's dancing with it. He's going to put up another three. He's feeling it. Comes up short. Long rebound. George has it. Wizards are going to push the other way. Leaves it off. Kicks it out. Champagnie in transition for a three. He can't get it to go down. Like I said, any more evidence you needed that Champagnie performance was was fluky, he can't knock down anything tonight. You know, I said Sims in, parlay out. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. And a loose ball foul called on the Wizards, and we're going to get Sims checking in. We're going to get Kolek checking in. My man, Tyler Kolek, getting the last minute and 48 here. Come on, Tyler. Show me something. Chi-Chi said, can Sims grow a Ben Wallace mentality? No, you have to be born with that. You can't just grow that when you're 25 or however old Sims is. You know? Astra Cow, what's up, Astra? Have the Wizards even scored in 5 minutes? They have, but it hasn't been much. Hasn't been much. Sims has it up top. Toppin is also in, along with Shamet. Josh Hart is the only starter who remains out there. Josh Hart up top, kicks it over to Toppin. Toppin saves it out to Shamet. Left corner three. Come on, Shamet. Knocks down the three. All right, I need Shamet to get reacclimated. I need him to be more active. I have to go back and watch some preseason minutes from Shamet just because I need to see what he looks like with this team, with this rotation, you know? We got all the bench guys in. Johnny Davis is in. He's going to step back for a left corner three. Way off. The Wizards are going to get an offensive rebound and put it back up and in. Tyler Kolek bringing it down against Jared Butler. Show me something, Kolek. Show me something, Kolek. Get it over to Sims. Back to Kolek. Kolek coming to his left. Kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin on the right wing. He's dancing with it. Coming to his left. We rarely see Toppin with the ball in his hands. Now he kicks it out to Kolek. A dribble pull-up three straight away. Way off hits the side of the backboard. Okay. Not what I wanted to see. Not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see Kolek splash that thing. He did not. And we get a foul, a loose ball. Matt Ryan coming in for Josh Hart. Finally going to get Josh Hart out of there. E. Gibson said Towns played well in the second, Hart in the first. Yeah, a lot of guys played well in the second half. Josh Hart played very well in the first half, knocked down 3 straight threes for us, which was great. The Wizards driving it down. Davis going to work, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Toppin with the rebound. We'll go through the box score here once the final buzzer goes off. Toppin hands it off to Shamet. Shamet another three. Knocks it down. Okay, this is what I want to see, Shamet. This is what I want to see. Knock down these shots. Knock down these shots. This is why you're in here in garbage time. Get the shots up. Get the shots up. Wizards are going to fire another three. Can't get it to go. Sims with the rebound, and we'll probably just dribble out the clock here. Knicks with an 8-game winning streak, y'all. An 8-game winning streak. They end 2024 with an 8-game winning streak, finishing the month of December at 12-2. The 2 losses coming to Detroit and Atlanta. And since that Atlanta loss, they said enough is enough. We're putting in work now. Also, they just put up this graphic, 8th consecutive road win for the Knicks, which is the longest streak since 2010. Good things are happening, y'all. Good things are happening. Also, let's go through the box score before we forget. And it looks like Thunder versus Wolves is leading the pack right now. Ken Hart said Kerr is overrated, Tibbs is overhated. True. K. Hazy said, scary 2.5 quarters, but they pulled it out. They finally did. They finally did in the second half. They started knocking down some open shots. Things started to go their way a little bit. That scary injury from Carrington kind of changed the tenor of the game a little bit. Since then, the Knicks kind of started to run away with it, but Mark said that's more like it. You got the win as a win, Mark. You got the win as a win. Swish kicks. Mark, appreciate you guys. Thanks for checking in, even though you were at the game, man. I appreciate it. Keno Hart said, I got to say, Precious, who was waiting to come back, has been flat bad. I agree with you. No diss on Sims. Precious has not been better. But could we see a little friggin' Huck? No, you will not see Huck Porty this season. We've seen all of Huck Porty. All the minutes that we were going to see of Huck Porty, we've already seen this year. I hope you enjoyed it. We will not be seeing Huck Porty the rest of the season. Right? We're going to get Mitchell Robinson back in about a month. You have Precious Achiuwa, you have Jericho Sims, you have Karl Anthony Towns, you have 4 guys ahead of Huck Porty in the rotation. We will not be seeing Huck Porty the rest of the year. All right, let's go through the box score. Before we go through the box score, only a handful of games have tipped off already. Not too many games tonight. We have Nuggets Wizards that just tipped off, Clippers Pelicans, Bulls Hornets went into overtime, and the Bulls are pulling away. But you have Cavs Warriors as the late game tonight. But let's go through the Knicks box score. Mikal Bridges with 13 points, inefficient 13 points, 6 for 15, 1 for 6 from 3. He's got to knock down his threes. 6 boards, 5 assists is very nice, though. Found a way to contribute, even though the shot wasn't going down tonight. Anunoby started to knock down shots in the second half, which was nice to see. 4 for 11 from 3, 18 points tonight. Started to knock down shots, and he started to get buckets again. Crazy how that happens. Karl Anthony Towns, 32, led us in scoring. He started to go off in the second half. Finally, a little late, but better late than never. 13 for 19, also 13 big old rebounds. Jalen Brunson wasn't as on fire as he was the other night when he went for the double nickel 55. Just the calm 18 and 5 tonight. But obviously his teammates were able to pick him up. And look at this. Look at this stat line from Josh Hart. 23 points, 15 big old rebounds. What other 6'5" guard in NBA history is just grabbing 15 rebounds? Russell Westbrook? Is he just Russell Westbrook light? Also the 10 assists getting him the triple-double. 4 for 8 from 3, 5 for 7 from the foul line, 7 for 15 from the floor. He was doing it all out there. Shout out Josh Hart. Player of the game, Josh Hart. Player of the game to me, Josh Hart. I know Karl Anthony Towns led us in scoring, also gave us 13 rebounds. Player of the game is Josh Hart, though. Player of the game is Josh Hart. And then off the bench, the Knicks didn't get much. And it took a little bit. But finally, Miles McBride stepped up in that second half. 8 points after going scoreless in the first half. 8.6 assists. Also 3 steals. There's the Miles Deuce McBride that we know and love. That's what we want. And eventually these will start going down. 1 for 3 tonight. Then only took 1 in the second half and he knocked it down. He was 0 for 2 in the first half. But this is the Deuce McBride we need and the Deuce McBride we expect. Landry Shamet knocked down 2 threes in the garbage time, so maybe that can get him going a little bit. Like, you got to get up shots, big dog. We got to get you to get up shots. Campaign, only 7 minutes. Sherman Wood, appreciate you, Sherman, appreciate you. Campaign, only 7 minutes. Another night where he only plays in the first half. Tom Thibodeau seems to be losing trust in Campaign as time goes on. Interesting. Are the Knicks going to go out and try and find a backup guard? They're going to trust Miles McBride more as a backup guard, as a backup point guard. It's going to be interesting to see what the Knicks do in the trade deadline. I do think they make a small move for somebody off the bench, but we'll see. They've surprised us before. We'll see what they do. And then Precious Achiuwa, 19 minutes. He did knock down a three. But overall, I thought was largely ineffective. Overall, you know. And then as for the Wizards, overall played pretty good. I give them credit as a young team. They played fine. They played hard. They played tough. They hung in there as long as they could. Ended up getting 2 losses at the hands of New York. As to be expected, though, their team on the tank. But you got to walk away impressed by them. Coulibaly, 1 for 10. Ugly. I mean, this is what happens when you got OG Anunoby guarding you. This is what happens when OG Anunoby guards you. 1 for 10 for Bilal Coulibaly, 6 points. But this is impressive. 6 assists for Coulibaly, though, too, being more of a ball handler, right? Outside of their veterans, Brogdon had 18, Kispert had 16, Valanciunas had 22, you know. So outside of their veterans, not much production. Alex Sarr had a nice game, 18 points, only 4 boards, though. So he's got to play a little bit bigger. But that is the learning curve for the young guys. But outside of that, y'all, I appreciate you. Let's look at the poll. It was a close one between Timberwolves, Thunder, and Raptors Celtics. But you guys voted on Timberwolves Thunder. That's an 8 p.m. game. So I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 on New Year's Eve. Appreciate you guys. I'll end the poll there. Kinahara said, yep, OG put Coulibaly in the icebox. He did. 1 for 10 is tough. That's a tough stat line. But that's going to be it, y'all. That's going to be it for me. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with me yet again on another successful stream. Yvette, Happy New Year to you. I'll see you guys tomorrow, too. So if you guys want to check in, we'll wish each other New Year's then. Yvette, Susan, Kinahara, Chris Rowe, appreciate you. Bernard Johnson, of course. Everyone, Kinahara, AP, K Hazy, Big Task. Big Rudd was in here earlier. Brightest Future. Thank you guys. But that's going to be it for me. Remember, hopefully you guys don't have anything to do tomorrow. It's a holiday, right? Take your holiday. Rest up. Get ready to get back to work after I guess the holiday season is going to be officially behind us after, what day is that? Wednesday. New Year's Day is technically a holiday day. But I guess after that, we're all going back to work, all going back to the regular schedule. So that's going to be the end of the holiday season, right? And now we're off and running. Now we're off into 2025. But I appreciate you. Remember to brush your teeth, hydrate yourselves, drink water, stay healthy. I'm getting over the sickness, but brighter futures are ahead. The Knicks have won 8 games in a row. We got another weak team coming to town to New York. So hopefully the Knicks can rest up, get revenge against the Jazz, and then get ready for the bloodbath that will be the Isaiah Hartenstein battle of 2025, right? We play them twice within a week. So we got to get ready for it. I appreciate everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm out, y'all. Bye.